Video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. It's the law. Hello, welcome to the pre-show. I am Rich Baritone, and we have a couple of hellos to get into before we get into anything else. Boy, was that an awkward opening, or is it just me? I got it together. Thank goodness. We're going to say hi to begin with to Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead. He's always the first one here, and he says, Joey, big mad. Oh yeah, we're going to review all of that. You may have heard this earlier with that guy, but Tyree Sneed streams are like a mosaic, as I like to say from time to time, because every time you look at it, you see something that you didn't see before, especially if you're hosting. So that's where we're at with that one right now. And hello to Michael Fox and Just Chillin', and of course the king of the catchphrase, Ledgeview. He's here right now, so let's get on into the little pre-show thing I have just for you. Yeah, you sitting right there.
And what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Man, I just think it's hilarious, bro. Like, I really do. I think it's funny as it gets. You understand? Straight up. So, like I said, these folks are still on what they on. I continue to succeed. The bungees are not working right. I need new ones. Told y'all that. They're very cheap, man. They're like a couple of bucks. Most of the stuff I need is like a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? I need new jeans. I need new shoes. I mean, I'm doing with very little with what I have for right now. Like I said, my business is
blank. My business is blank. That's the one you gotta fill in, everybody. Okay, that's enough time. Let's start with Rich Baritone. Tyree Sneed says, my business is
non-existent.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I have full power and control without trying, man, always. God love me. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. I'm a public figure. I speak publicly. I have a voice. I made a living doing this for 3 years, man. I would say that I'm doing everything right? I had that same dude today, right? Talking about, I don't even know, bro. Like, his statements don't even come slightly close to acknowledging reality. Everything doesn't deserve a response. What I'm gonna do is start over real quick, and we're gonna take this from the top so I can continue to do this right. But yeah, these people are still trying to flag my channel and stop my livelihood for some odd reason, and my channel's still standing. All I got was a warning. Why would you do that unless you're trying to stop me from eating? If that's how you feel and you don't like seeing me eating and doing well, I just think that's kind of pussy, because it is pussy, right? Because I'm right here, and like I said, these people clearly have a fucking issue, right? And they clearly feel some way, and I have all the illegal statements documented and everything, right? These folks are corrupt. They don't do shit, and they work with them. And I've been targeted every day, right? And YouTube ain't in control. Y'all ain't in control. I do what I want to do.
absolutely nowhere. I got one for the listeners from Just Chillin'. Keeping in mind it's still on my hard drive. I gave this pre-show video a watch the other day. It's even funnier than it was when he first did it. Thank you very much.
They all watching, looking for an excuse, looking for me to make a mistake. I'm not in any position like that. I'm not a trap. I'm good. You know what I mean? All these folks clearly feel some way, but they stay talking behind my back. They see exactly what I'm saying right now, and they convenient. Right, because they're all pussy. So that's all I have to say. You're pussy. You understand? Yeah, quit playing with my business and go get a job. You feel me? I don't even have a warning, and I'm not going to. I have a warning. Sorry, I'm not going to have any strikes on my channel. Nothing. My shit going to be good. All right? So you go get yourself a job application and quit hating on me. We're not accepting no hate. I told you what it is. What do you mean? We stood on business. Fuck all these people, bro. With no job and no fucking real career, y'all don't even make a living wage. Just like I told all y'all to your face, you a pussy. Now do something about it, because you ain't gonna do shit. You a pussy. Every single one of them is a pussy. You're not in control. You're a pussy. I run Texas. This is mine. You're a pussy. I paid cash for what I got. You're a pussy. Do something about it, pussy. Right? Pussy. That's what you are. Fucking pussy hating on my business because you can't get no money. Pussy. Faggot. You're a pussy. Yeah, I'll tell any of you pussy ass bitches to your face. How about that? How about quit hiding and running? Pussy.
He looks like he has money here, doesn't he? He certainly doesn't in any way, shape, or form. Please welcome Brother R- to the show. And I'll read it for the listeners because it's important. He says, damn, Batman got his mask grabbed. That is absolutely true. We'll be going into that a lot more later on. Next thing, Superman will be crying on a beach in Metropolis Park holding a fat lip. Yeah, that might be coming to a Batman near you. And that guy is here, one of the leading comedians here in Sneedville and all of Purgatory. For the listeners, because every time he makes a comment, it usually is worth reading. He says, what does he have against cats?
Faggot. Yeah, you're pussy, bitch. Do something. Pussy.
You're filled with sadness. You're filled with gladness. 'Cause it's Saturday madness. 'Cause it's Saturday madness. You're filled with gladness. How you doing? How you doing? 'Cause it's Saturday madness. I'm a child of God and now I'm doing my fitness. And now everybody's niggas jealous 'cause it's Saturday madness.
Yes, it is. Hello again, Sneedville. I am Rich Baritone, and it's negative 43 TV Saturday Madness for Saturday, July 25th, 2026. Oh, we got a good one coming to you tonight. We certainly do. I have 4 videos on a playlist here just for you in chronological order. That's something that he likes to talk about a lot. It's unbelievable. He has had a very bad last 24 hours, and it's just going to get worse. We'll get way more into that as we go along here, I promise you. But right now, it is time. Yes, it is time to bring up on the stage. Oh, Lord, please work. This thing's been acting weird, so please work. And before presenting a screen, I thought I had already done that. Okay, let's see. What in the actual hell? Okay, let's remove that one. And thank God. Oh, it wouldn't be a show unless something scared me to death relative to this computer, but I think we're past it now. We are going to start with one called Batman is Progress. It's 21 minutes, 28 seconds long, probably about 45 minutes by the time we get done with it. But oh boy, I got even more than that for you. It's going to be a great time. So let's make it happen right here, right now, hovering over the candy colored button, and let's go. Oh, I thought I had it cued better than that. But let's go back here. There was a question that I wanted to ask. He's the host. He's the guest. How in the world do you even do that? I mean, I fuck up every way to sundown around here, and I don't know how one would put himself on a panel. Yet somehow Numbnuts did it. That's what I had to say about that. Let's go. Oh, come on now. It seems like forever. There's DZ's money. That's where he got that from. And now he's in black screen. Oh boy. I know there's stuff in this one. Well, you know what it's time for me to do. It's time to pick up the keyboard. Or is it?
All right, and
There
I'm
we
back.
go.
So yeah, man. Like I said, it's easy money, man. Like I said, the next check up over $85. Like I said, all these folks can't even focus on themselves. But real talk, I'm on their mind rent free every second of every day. Those folks are still talking to themselves on the internet. That's hilarious, man. Real talk. Like I said, me, I could care less. I could care less what any of them have to say. I could care less about any of it, how folks feel, what they tell themselves. It's all irrelevant to me. Like I said, you know, I've been doing this a long time, man. We move the same way. If you notice, I'm the only one who doesn't change up in any way, shape, or form. Right? The rest of them are all over the place. Can't even make up their mind about who they are.
Can't make up their mind about who they are, huh? Well, you've been Jason Bourne and 007 and the Joker and, of course, Batman. I'm sure that there are more than a couple that I'm missing. I think that makes whatever point you're trying to make here irrelevant, but go on. We're here for it.
What they doing, right? It's absolutely crazy. It's hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. And folks can't even figure out who they are, what's going on at any time. Like I said, ain't none of these folks making no moves. You know what I mean? I'm out here making moves, man. I'm out here trying to make it happen.
The projection is just overwhelming.
You
It's like a
understand?
wave.
I'm out here waiting on God. You know what I mean? I'm living the real thing. That's why we have to move around a certain way. You understand? See, that's the point. I'm in the middle of everything. You understand? Like I said, man, I made this move because I made some money of my own money, right? Are they going to talk about that?
No, you didn't make the money. Apparently, your mom gave you $1,000 for a bus ticket just to get you the fuck out of there. That's really bad when your mom feels like she needs to get rid of you. That's why you are where you are right now, and it's also why you're sleeping outside. To you, any city is just a particular 10-block area, and you don't leave it. You're somewhere around 6th Street and Guadalupe, and you're sleeping under trees. Every shelter in the area has launched your ass, but good.
Are you going to talk about the fact that I continue to make racks? Just asking.
Racks.
When are we going to talk about that? Huh? When are we going to talk about the fact that God loves me? Right? That's why I keep doing so well. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, man. When you got folks and they want to get online and be in a fake energy and try to act because they're really just big mad and they're super upset at reality. I mean, come on, man. God is with me 100%. Brother, God is on my side. You can see that plain as day. Like I said, these folks is talking to themselves on the internet. Not going anywhere, stagnated, can't make a dime of money. Everything's falling apart. Look at the Wofford, same exact.
Okay, the projection really is going to be super off the wall on this one, I suppose. I listened to this in the gym today, I listened to all of this in the gym today, and sitting here right now, I feel like I didn't hear any of it. So this could be fun. I have an idea of what's coming up here and there.
Thing like, well, we got to come here and talk about it every day, bro. I don't want to talk about that, man. I got better things to do.
What?
See, them folks never move on. You want to talk about the same thing every day, and you keep on talking like you have anything you can say. Them folks can't tell me nothing. Ugh, get real, man. Real talk. That's all you got to say. Is get real. Hold up.
Hold up. Well, the timing of that could not be any better, ladies and gentlemen. He is here right now. Please bow your heads in the presence of Tyree Sneedville, otherwise known, of course, as the real Tyree Sneed. I will read this for the listeners because it's almost biblical. You know what I mean? Coming from RTS, it most certainly is. He says, "Dog, what we preparing for is New York. Even though we just came from there, we gonna go back. I gotta get as far away as possible from these shelter dwellers who done slapped me in my Batman mask. Yeah, they also took it. It's gonna be a good one.
I mean, you can actively see me winning all across the board, right? These folks are going the complete wrong direction. Every decision they're making is wrong, in the wrong direction, in the wrong way. Like I said, on the real deal. Just like it was depicted, right? That's what all the villains do, right? They go the wrong way. Okay. So it shouldn't be a surprise at all, right? You know what I mean? It ain't difficult. You know what I mean? Like, look at this stuff out here, man. You still got the same so-called women wasting their time talking to dudes. Ain't about nothing. What is the point of that? Oh, we're in the same place, so I'm going to entertain you for a...
Oh, you're going to entertain us tonight. You're especially going to entertain Josh. Yeah, this one it's a projection show. Okay, it's almost like a projection lecture, you know?
Minute. For what? What's the point? I don't get that. You know what I mean? Absolutely hilarious, man. It's hilarious. It's crazy. Like, I don't get it.
Of course not.
But yeah, today we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
How?
Yep. Real talk. This is how we move. This straight gangsters, straight bosses. Yep.
You're not going to enjoy yourself. Your life is constant misery. And you were talking about God having your back a couple of weeks ago. God has turned his back on you. Look around you, describe your surroundings, and tell me that you're not living in hell on earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go pull out some money too right now. Yeah, stunting on them. You understand? These folks funny as hell, man. We're gonna have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day every day, right? Saw my amazing breakfast, right? Can you imagine? They wish they lived like us. What could you tell me?
Oh boy, he ate breakfast. None of us do that.
You know what I mean?
God.
Like I said, you got to talk to God with respect, man. Anytime that you're trying to be funny style and make jokes, you don't ever make jokes concerning God, homie. I thought that y'all learned on that. You don't ever do that. You don't ever make jokes concerning Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ is amazing. God is amazing. You know what I mean? Sitting there with that fake laughing stuff. What you laughing at?
Fake laughing, that is all you do in Ledgeview. You're right.
See, them folks is disingenuous. They lied to themselves. I told you they big mad, right? Like, bro, I don't care what Satanists say or think. You could say whatever. Again, I'm not paying attention. I don't watch any of y'all's channels. So why you keep talking to yourself? Yeah.
Oh, you watch everything. Your NPD will not allow you to not watch everything. Your ego demands that you watch it, even though you know you're about to get fucking trashed. You don't care. It's got to do with you, so you gotta look at it.
It's mad weird, right?
Yes,
so,
it
yeah,
is.
like I said, they're making no point and proving my point in the process. Thank you.
I agree, Just.
See, that's the thing. You want to win so bad. You want to win within a conversation. You want to win so bad, but you can't even have a conversation. You want to win so bad, there's no level you won't stoop to, right? I mean, that's the wrong way to go completely, brother. Anybody can do that. See, anything that these folks have ever done, anybody could do and anybody could go through. You know what I mean? So what it got to do with me? Why all these folks big mad about me and me just living my life and existing in my success? That's crazy, right? Come on, man.
No, it isn't. I hate your
Bro,
guts.
I'm one person.
I hate your guts. Most people here don't. They just think you're just kind of goofy and evil in a really pussy way.
In the world, man. That doesn't even make no sense. Like, what? Yeah, I'm special, but I'm not different. I'm a human being, I think. Either way, what's that about? Like I said,
special.
They feel some way about God. That's what they saying straight out. Okay, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Because all God ever did was help y'all and be there for you just like I was. You understand? So again, when we talk serious business. We talk about serious subjects. Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to play? Have you ever looked at history about any of the folks that ever tried to joke around about God? Have you ever looked at what transpired and happened immediately after that?
I kind of wish I knew what you were talking about. We're going to go backwards just a few seconds because I got to hear that extremely feminine giggle. Once again, it just kind of adds a texture to the entire thing. Here we go.
History about any of the folks that ever tried to joke around about God. Have you ever looked at what transpired and happened immediately after that? Brother, good luck, man. You know, you can sit there and post all the videos you want, say whatever you want. Trust me, God is with me. That's why I keep winning. That's why I made it through all of this, right? Easy money, right? Look,
you haven't made it through anything. In fact, you're just getting in deeper and deeper and deeper, and we love it. Hey, listeners, this one comes from the one, the only RTS, and he says, I don't know if you caught it, Rich, but the other day he said he was God in human form. So I guess now Jesus is his son. No, I didn't catch that. I did not catch that. But yeah, does it surprise me? Why? No, yes and no. It's just a really strange thing. Said he was God. Oh, man, the end draws nigh, I'm afraid.
Looking good, right? Look at Fabio. Look at Fabio looking good, right? Yeah, drive your little, your company licensed car while you work for the devil. You work for the system that will never be about anything. You got to follow every little street light. Y'all got bosses. You got to do what you're told. Yep, they're corrupt.
Oh, okay. Troll But IRL joins us. Please warmly welcome, and I'll read this one. Happy belated birthday, Tyree Sneed. I had no idea that it was your birthday, RTS. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday, belated birthday, to Sheriff Constant. He had one recently as well.
Corrupt have no power concerning me, brother. Independent detective right here. We operate above the charge.
And Troll But IRL says, for the listeners, 36 forever. Yeah, he said he was 36 the day after his birthday, and I thought maybe he was just being stupid or somehow managed to forget. But he's doing it consistently right now, so I don't believe he wants to accept that he really is getting older, and maybe he's really getting concerned about it now. That could be. But for right now, he'll be our version of Jack Benny, the famous radio comedian who was 39 years old for 35 years.
God is good. You understand? Yeah, God loved me. You know what I mean? Like I said, so when you make a statement, I mean, like I said, make it make sense, back it up. You know what I mean? These folks are doing terrible, bro. Atrocious. Everything's falling apart for them. They can't get a W ever. I'm
not laughing at your birthday. I'm laughing at this from Ledgeview. Hey, listeners, at RTS, he is jealous of Jesus, I believe I was saying to Rich the other day, somewhat along those lines. It will never not be funny.
Winning in any form or regard. I'm traveling. I'm like the real Jason Bourne. I'm moving.
Okay, well, happy belated birthday, Eddie.
Around doing my thing. I'm out here having fun. That's all they ever did was sit there, hide on the internet, and then act like they're
the Ides of March. Really, that's kind of cool.
Making a joke of something or laughing about or making fun of anything. What is it that's to be made fun of? You see, you're not even making coherent sense. That's called desperation. Just like Alfred said, you got them to the point of desperation. And in their desperation, they turned to a man they didn't fully understand, which was what? Joker, right? Y'all better wake up, man. This is Gotham.
I'm telling you, Ledge, I love Jack Benny. I love Jack Benny, a king of clean comedy. Had to
Not
be.
just Austin, the whole world, man, is Gotham. You understand? That's what these folks don't get. Like, that's the thing. I'll be looking at these cities. I'm looking at the skyline right now. It's beautiful, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at all this from a different perspective that you could never understand. Never. You could never understand it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, where I see it, let folks talk, man. Folks can talk all they want. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't be watching any of that online. I ain't looked at any of their videos in years. So, like I said, the internet is not a way to communicate with me. You notice how they keep wanting to communicate subliminally? How come you can't just have a direct conversation?
How we want to keep trying to communicate subliminally? I have truly heard it all now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wow, that just actually kind of blanked my brain out. And speaking of blanking brains out, get your stuff together. We're going to go all smoke them if you got them here within the next 5 minutes, 41 minutes after the hour.
These will be folks that are literally standing right in front of me, bro, for hours, days sometimes. Some folks I've worked with, like I said the same thing back then. You want to get on my phone after I leave work? Like, what are you talking about? Like, can you imagine taking cop-outs and then trying to glorify something that is not meant to be glorified? There's nobody that wants to be like this. So, like I said, yeah, continue to go the wrong direction, and I continue to get paid to point out what you're doing.
Got one for the listeners. It's Ledgeview again. There he goes again, not minding his own damn business, telling the internet as a whole how to act. And he followed that up with rule number 1. Don't take on the internet. Yeah, that was stupefying. That really was just, man, God. Oh,
So for them to sit there and act like
here he is,
any of them are accomplishing anything with that, good luck. Good luck, bro. You go against me, you go against God. It's that simple. You want to sit there and make jokes concerning God? Good luck, bro. Real talk. Good luck, man. God is all powerful, almighty. God is amazing. God is good. God is great. God is wonderful. Facts. I'm talking facts. But I'm talking, I'm actually living, brother. See, they wouldn't know nothing about it. They couldn't fathom having faith like that. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's based off your own decisions, brother. God loves everybody. God loves all of you.
He doesn't love you, though. You can't get that through your head. You have been banished by God. By God.
You understand? Like I said, when, when you want to, behave a certain way and act that way and talk that way, no wonder your situation is as dark as it is. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. These folks don't get it. Like, they think I really care. Like, bro, I don't have a care in the world. First of all,
you've got all kinds of cares, and if you're here, do what Ledgeview said. This could be fun. What Ledgeview says.
I'll tell you one thing. You folks definitely don't know about me. You ain't asked about me. You don't know nothing about me. I know exactly who I really am. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I know my name ring bells. I know what I do. You feel me? So that's the thing. Like, no, this is real, bro. I'm from the country, bro. I'm a cowboy.
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really about this, bro. So, like I said, that's my thing. And I'm going to say something else, too. Like I said, all them Valley games, like I said, right, them folks keep that stuff in the Valley. They don't come up to Austin with that nonsense. Nope. 100% they won't. I told you, because they know it's a different environment. See what I'm saying? Out here is a little more the real deal. You get away with a little bit more. Yeah, out here, like, we don't put up with nothing. Real talk. I don't. Care less who feel what will. You know what I mean?
No, nobody here knows what you mean, but I know what I mean when I say this, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. It's one of the things that you've come here for on Saturday Madness. It is, in fact, smoke them if you got them. But remember, if you don't smoke, have something to drink, have something to eat. After all, smoke them if you got them is all about what makes you happy.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, every time folks don't want to have a direct conversation, don't want to talk, don't want to get on the same page. They want to pretend.
That was smooth, wasn't it?
And that they're challenging. Ain't nobody challenging nothing. Like I said, Like, I'm in Austin right now. Do you see folks coming to Austin? You see them making a trip? You know what I mean? Nope. Come on, man. You know, what flies in the valley don't fly in Austin, bro. Real talk. See, two totally different environments, man. I run the streets, bro, everywhere. You know what I mean? Valley, Austin, nationwide. I'm not joking. You understand? So, like I said, today, I want to get my mind off all that. You know what I mean? I'm just going to try to have some fun today.
You're going to get your mind off of it by talking about it in this video and 3 more videos to come on this show. That's hit the button, Rich. Just hit the goddamn button.
And man, it just is what it is, bro. I don't even know what to tell y'all. Like, real talk. Look at them, bro. Look at this. Like, they got nothing better to do. They just driving in circles, just looking for an excuse. For traffic light, whatever they can. Look, he just turned his lights on. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. He just turned his lights on and went left.
I would have looked, but you weren't cammed up. And he did nothing wrong. You're really just that fucking paranoid. That car is following you. Somebody needs heavy meds right now. They won't help, but he still needs them anyhow.
For what? Weird as hell, bro.
For what? Sedation, I think.
Like, just the behavior just be weird, man. It'd be mad weird. Too much presence. We don't need none of this. Real talk. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, and yet they never around when stuff is happening. I'm seeing more reels on Facebook, areas I'm not in, right? Like, that's the thing. Just because stuff is happening doesn't mean I have to be a part of it. Actually, nah. See, I don't work for no one. I don't work for the public. I work for myself. I decide what I get involved in and what I want to do. I make good decisions. You understand? Like, nah, bro, these folks have been doing this since the beginning of time. Real talk. They've been doing that. I told you they all do it to the...
Been doing this since the beginning of time? I think that's an extreme overstatement, but it's coming from you, so what do you expect?
Themselves and their own. They've been doing that. Like, let them do it. You know what I mean? I try to help the best I can, but there's only so much I can do. You know what I mean? Like I said, and why? Because of the system. You know what I mean? That system is what's holding us back. That system is what's allowing this. You know, because if there was no rules, it'd be completely different, right? If there wasn't a system in place, the system is not helping us with crime or anything. It's causing it.
Well, that's another conversation for another time that you aren't qualified to have. I'll read this for the listeners because it's from RTS, so it's almost biblical in these parts. He says he has no business of his own to mind. He has nothing going on internally or externally. All he can do is extract and try to critique other people's lives. Very well put.
You understand? Because you can't stand up. You can't do anything for yourself. You can't do anything about any matter.
Speaking of Beetlejuice, I'm sure that you've seen it. One of the boxing videos, he's fighting a guy in a cemetery that looked an awful lot like Beetlejuice.
Right? Because of that system. Because that's what they do. They literally want to sit there and pretend when folks are committing crimes and acting weird and acting a fool. And then if you stand up for yourself, now you're guilty and now you're the problem. You understand?
No, I don't. Boy, you know how to do things smoothly. Not that I can really complain about that this evening. Yeah, hold a mirror up, Rich. Come on. So anyway,
let me tell you something, homie.
Goes.
These folks really think like they got their own dichotomy and stuff or something. Like, bro, this ain't nothing, man. Every time I've done this too, like, I get my foot in the door with just one thing, I end up taking everything over every time. And it might happen again. I don't really care either way. I'm comfortable doing me and doing what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, folks vastly underestimate me, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk.
RTS speaks again, listeners. He says, I'm glad the shelter dwellers are willing to entertain his fighting nonsense. I hope they hear his broadcast and whoop his ass. If they ever do, that will be what happens for certain.
Formula isn't too difficult for me now. You know, it's like any more opportunities, like a job on top of what I'm doing or anything like that. That's all I need. It's a wrap. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'll be able to travel, do everything I want. I could travel right now. Like I said, I'm already looking at New Mexico. I'm looking at Las Cruces. I'm looking at Albuquerque. Like, I'm literally probably planning the trip already, bro.
Go to Tucumcari, New Mexico. I understand it's like a crack capital of the world. You'll despise it, but yet you'll say you love it.
So, you know, that's my only point is like, folks be just lost. Folks be lost. Folks be thinking they saying something, ain't saying nothing. Folks is just, I don't know. Their priorities is all over the place, man. Like, people really need to fix their priorities. But like I said, I'm all about positivity, love, and God. And I'm going to continue to push forward and help people. I'm all for the people. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, I don't have time, man. I just ignore it all. You know what I mean? Oh, I know I'm too good. I know I'm better.
You ignore it all? You're not ignoring it here, and you're not going to ignore it for the rest of the show. Just fucking stop saying that, man. Everything you say is annoying, but that one's just a particular burr in my saddle. RTS for the listeners. Who knows? I could never imagine letting a kid grow up like this. Father couldn't beat it into him enough, I guess. LOL. Probably not around enough, and let his mentally ill Mexican concubine do it.
Real talk. That's why I stay to myself, because I'm the best. Real talk. Not playing off. All the people wondering, like, why does he come through? He don't talk to nobody, because I'm just better. That's why. I'm the best.
Based upon what? Oh, how I wish I could have him on panel. I'd put your ass up right fucking now. And I don't do panels, but you, I'll make an exception for.
Not joking. I'm for real. I'm too good, man. I'm just too good. They said that I think I'm better. I don't think I know. I'm too good. You gotta talk to people. Nowhere near my place. Come on. Let's get to talk about it.
You know, Ledge, any woman could be a concubine. Just ask RTS.
Come on, homie, you can't be serious, man. King of New York, real King of New York here. Like I said, they don't move like us. They don't live like us. They don't do nothing like us. They ain't never gonna get on my level. None of them, ever.
Another one for the listeners from RTS, the fact he can't even use a fork and knife correctly. My goddaughters know better. Totally unacceptable at his age, laughing my ass off. I'm a street dude. Yeah, the whole pancake thing is just shocking.
So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. On that note, give me a minute. I'll try to come back. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I got to run down here actually. Let me see. Before I forget. I'm glad y'all reminded me. See, you're good for something. You reminded me of that.
And eating the butter too. That was kind of disgusting.
Man, it's too funny though, bro. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting everything going. I'm investing. Starting that again, you know what I mean? I'm doing the 10,000 position thing again. Again, we gonna do it. That's right. I'm gonna get 10,000 positions. I think I already got like 19, except I'm not doing penny stocks this time. Yes, I might do that on the side too. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, man. Like, come on, bro. I've been watching these folks for a minute, bro. Been watching folks perpetrate and pose. Ain't none of these folks about no finances for real, man. I don't waste no time. I get to the bag. I know exactly what I'm doing. Real talk.
Yeah, the way he went after those pancakes was like he was raised by Frankenstein.
The difference, and I'm a goon. Goon and a gangster. You know what I mean? Like, look at them. Look at OBH Goonie Gang in Philly. Look at 5 Star Money Gang. Look at all of them, how they really doing. Folks is working at Golden Corral. Everything is corrupt as hell. Oh, man. Folks ain't making no money. Folks came a long way the wrong direction. I'll tell you that. They ain't where they used to be at all.
Oh, yes, he is.
You know what I mean? Because God is real.
No, he most certainly didn't download the right genetics at birth. His mother being as crazy as she is/was, he was probably doomed from Jump Street. I'm not defending him. Don't get me wrong.
Just standing in the middle of the street. You see what I'm saying? This is what they do. That's the reality. The reality is so much different than what folks want to say. You know, it's crazy to me because everybody walks around like they think they like whatever. I don't know. Like, bro, ain't none of these folks about nothing, man. If I haven't proven that by this point, I give up, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. If folks was real, we would know by now. And if folks was real, like I said, I'ma still win.
I just about bet you, RTS. I would just about bet you.
That's the thing. Like, folks don't, this is real as it get over here, bro. I'm playing about nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody's on some immature energy out here in Austin, anywhere you go, bro. All this stuff is immature, man. You got a fake system and people living off a fake system and then fronting like they rich, man. That's pathetic, bro. What the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy how slow they live and move because they live in a vibration of fear. You ever notice that? You ever notice that everything these folks do online too is based out of fear? All of it. It's all they do. Fear, 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 fear. Another move of fear. Everything is out of fear and fear.
After a while, I don't know how she couldn't have hated him.
Right? Come on, man.
Come on. Every time I bitch about it, here he comes. Yep, every time.
It's unbelievable, bro. Honestly, listen to them. They're still listening to this nonsense. That ain't music. See, I'm me. I'm myself. I don't change for nobody. I got a ton of life experience, more so than anyone you'll meet, and I'm an immortal vampire. I don't care what folks is talking about.
Yes, immortal vampire. Become one by getting your front teeth kicked down your throat today.
I don't care what they on. I'm trying to get all the experiences I can. You know what I'm saying?
Or you can ride into the side of a pickup truck. Your choice.
And if anything, try and meet me some ladies. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Ladies.
Kidding me, man? I mean, we do this for real, bro. All right, I'll be back.
And oh boy, would he be back. That was the first one here on Saturday Madness called Batman is Progress. Now we're going to have another real humdinger for you. This one is called Another W. Call Things What They Are. This is where the real rage begins, and in my opinion, so let me go ahead and make this thing roll. There we go.
And there we go. Another W for me. See, this is the thing, man. When these folks want to get on these airways, right, or be running around the streets, making up lies, talking nonsense, right, it's all fake. All of it, like I said, these folks can't even stand alone, bro. Yeah, now that's another W is what...
Now, have you ever seen a pregnant woman snort cocaine? I have.
That is. What are you talking about again? What do you mean? Bro, I've been winning the entire time. It's what I told you. What are you talking about? See, that's the thing, bro. They over there trying to actually entertain delusion like it makes sense. What is you talking about? Homie, I won. You understand? Mm-hmm. Again. Another W, like, nah, like, you know, folks need to learn how to act. It's that simple. What do you mean? Like, nah, enough is enough, bro. You know what I mean? What's goody? What's up? You understand? Mm-hmm. Real talk. What do you mean? Huh? Yeah, like I said, you know, me, I don't do any talking. You don't see me talking. You understand? Because it ain't nothing for me. You know what I mean? I do this for real, bro. I tried to tell you I'm the real deal. You understand? Now, see, here's the thing, though, right? With little homies, right?
I agree, Led. Sheesh.
When they do what they do and they all have to work in a group and a team and still can't move nothing, right? They more focused on the fact that I'm getting money. They focus on the fact that I'm getting famous and I'm a superstar. You understand? I ain't worried about that. And I ain't worried about them. This is what they all doing, right? All of them want to play that same victim card, right? So it is what it is. Because I take a W, it's another W for real in the streets. Tell you straight up what it is, right? Another W, and they got to sit there and play the same card. You understand? Like I said, can't even stand on their own, right? So as long as they acting like that and doing that, right, which is all cowardly, like I said, I mean, more power to them. Let them do what they do.
Yeah, smoking cigarettes would be bad enough, but it's like 35 years ago at band practices, and both of their husbands were standing right there watching it. I figured, no, fuck it. I guess it's none of my business.
I don't care what these folks tell themselves, man. I don't care what they tell themselves. Like, I don't care about none of it, to be honest. You know what I mean? Real talk. Oh, and all of them were right there, too. That's the thing. They think they got me fooled. Like, nah. All of them, all the corrupt was right there, right? Because it's all part of their plan, right? Yeah, we're not going to just sit here and put up with nothing. You know what I mean? I'll tell you straight up, I don't care who it is, especially now. So what's up? Yeah, exactly. No, it's a W, homie. It's the W. Folks can't hold their own. Folks can't stand on their own, right? All that other stuff, I mean, what's that? That's
all the other stuff was you getting your Batmask stolen while you were asleep. And apparently you got slapped, and somebody has it on video, and it's probably over on TikTok, which is a shame because I'm not on TikTok. If you are out there in the audience, please, please, please see if you can't find some of this stuff for us. We need this video.
candy, man. That's silly stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, man. That's that trying to take advantage of the situation stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it is what it is, man. But this is why I kept asking and trying to get more money, right? Because we got to have this money, right? So that we can build these bat suits properly. You understand? I knew that since day one. You know what I mean? And like I said, I mean, it's worked thus far and it's all been real. Like, this ain't the first time. This won't be the last. I'm barely getting started, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Oh, I'm not holding back on nothing. Like I said, it's the fact that I know what it is and I know where I can come around and where I can go because, like I said, they working with the people. You understand? So I'm going to say it again. These corrupt departments are who's funding all this, right? These folks is way out of line, completely in the wrong, and they letting them break the law. They letting them, do too much. They letting them, overstep boundaries. I mean, okay, no problem. You see, they think they on something. You ain't on nothing, bro. You took another L. That's what happened. What are you talking about?
So you get somewhat assaulted, but they took the L. Gotcha!
As far as other people, other individuals, like I said, what's that got to do with anything? See, that's the thing. You understand? See, that's the thing. You got 8 million people against little old me, and I'm in the street holding my own for real, getting it in. Right? Good. So let it be known. Yeah, Tyree Sneed ain't no runner, bro. No. Tyree Sneed, the real deal. And like I said, these folks can't hold their own.
You are a runner. You said recently sometimes you don't have a choice but to run. That's the first thing that they teach in karate or some bullshit like that. I'll read this for the listeners. May not have a whole lot of them right now, but by God, I'm going to do it. It's from Ledgeview. He is such a coward. He really refuses to rage anymore at all costs. Fucking yuck. Yeah, I know he's all worried about his monetization. And man, I cannot believe that he has not lost his monetization yet, but I don't know. Maybe we can work on it. Maybe we could work on it.
Nope. They can't hold their own, bro. They can never, ever have a straight up one-on-one, nothing. Everything has to be, tons of people and this and that, right? Because they all cowards. And here I am still standing and good.
So you got smacked in front of a bunch of people and there was video out there of it occurring. Oh, I hope you're listening right now.
Right? Still standing and good, and I won. It's the truth. Completely took the W, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean, bro? Come on, man. Nah, these folks and them people is sitting there pre-planning stuff and all that nonsense. Right. And nothing about that is macho. So you can have it with the nonsense, with the, playing the same victim card y'all been playing forever. That's what they do. And then they act and then make up stories online. Okay. What are you gaining? Are you making any money? I didn't think so. Are you doing anything? No. None of them, bro. None of them are doing anything. None of them are about nothing. That's the actual truth. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm the tough guy who went through all of this and continues to go through all of it. You can hear what it is.
You're a scared little boy that is fronting as hard as you can, Troll says. For the listeners, you'll enjoy it. Joey is, oh shit, here we go. Joey is approaching a solid $90 for the month, not below the poverty level at all. Fuck you mean. Yeah, he's doing better than I am. It really, really sucks.
You know what I mean? So like I said,
that's not a hint.
Man, let them do what they do. Again, trying to change stories, though, we don't play them games. I ain't no changing stories, bro. Like, nah, you took an L, bro. It is what it is. Took an L. That's reality, too. Trust me. Took an L. It is what it is. Move on. You understand? Other than that, I mean, like I said, what do all these other people have to do with it, right? Because them other people is involved and they who planned it all. And like I said, you still ain't doing nothing because you don't seem to care, brother. I love pain. I'm the real deal. I really am the enforcer of divine law. I do the real thing, brother, just like I told you. So
He's saying I love pain way too much for my taste. He probably is masochistic. I mean, most people that are into infantilism probably are. You gotta spank them.
oh, cool. Now you know. So what's up?
He's been a bad boy.
You understand? See, that's the thing, bro. Like, nah, man, these folks want to act like they winning, so they ain't winning nothing, bro. Just in there entertaining delusion. Like, what is he talking about again? Right. No, what I told you was the original statement that you got upset about, right, which is our history, when you tried to set me up, right? And what happened? Why don't you say the truth about what happened? Yeah, you and I know what happened. Like I said, I ain't took an L yet. I will never take an L in these streets, man. I ain't took no L. I've never taken an L. Straight up. Like I said, folks can't hold their own. Like I said, they got to bring everybody else and get everybody else. What do other people have to do with it? See, that's what I'm saying. They want to come from the side and come from behind you and all that cowardly stuff. That's cool. That's why we train. You know what I mean? Trust me, bro. I could take a licking and keep on ticking. It ain't nothing. So like I said, I'm out here getting busy. I'm the real thing. Like I said, I did my best.
No, you can take a licking and then get on YouTube and bitch about it like you're going to continue to do throughout the rest of this program.
Yes, I've done my best. I've done everything right. I've stayed out of trouble. I've made every right decision. Like, nah, there's a line though. You know, folks are crossing that line. Okay, it is what it is. Let's go. Feel me? Yeah, another W. I won. I didn't lose. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, let folks tell themselves what they want, bro. You understand? Like I said, that's that same thing. They keep acting like, oh, it's different. Like, these are not tough individuals. These folks are working with them people, bro.
Working with them people. I like it when he's really, really specific. Don't you, ladies and gentlemen? Please welcome TZ1119. He's one of the leading comedians, of course, of Sneedville, if not all of Purgatory, just like that guy. Welcome to the show, and welcome Orza to the show as well.
They're snitches. They working with them people, and see, I already know what you're trying to do. That's what they do. And then they keep role reversing. That's why they're trying to change all the stories and lie about everything, because they got them people with them. Okay, then that's why I'm doing this, and that's the corruption I'm facing, and I'm going to win. That's what you don't get. Oh, I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping nothing. I'm going to win, brother. All right? It is what it is. See you later, pumpkin.
Pumpkin's ass. That was another W. Call things what they are here on Saturday Madness. I am, of course, Rich Baritone, and I have one for the listeners from DZ who says he can give a licking and keep on tricking, dog. Yes, he most assuredly can. So we're going to move on now. Well, what is the next one, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. It's called Batman Wins Every Single Way Again, which of course means he did not win, and he's here to cry and whine, and don't forget moan. He's also going to moan about it again right now. A little more sarcastic applause.
All right, and I'm right back. All right. So your boy is Gucci and good. You understand? I keep trying to tell y'all what it is, and folks don't want to listen to me, man. Like, it's back to back to back to back, man. I know where I'm at, bro.
I don't know if beat up is that's it. Smack your mic around. I'm not high or anything. Anyway, did he get beat up at the homeless shelter? He at least got slapped. That happened. I said a while ago, I think he's on his last run.
I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? These folks don't get, man. I'm always in control, bro. Let me explain something to you, homie.
Okay.
If I ever really want to win,
right,
like, completely,
okay,
I'm going to win. Sometimes what you don't understand is, well, let's go over it, right?
Okay. Let's do that.
Like I said, these homies is tripping, and they big mad because I'm amazing.
Nobody's tripping balls because you're amazing. We're laughing our asses off because you're anything but amazing. Whatever word you can think of that's the opposite of amazing, that's pretty much where you're at. But let's talk some more.
Like I said, What does that got to do with me?
Nothing.
I've done everything to avoid it. Like I said, there's limits.
You have done nothing to avoid anything. In fact, your mouth, dare I say, is bringing a lot of pressure on you right now. Go ahead.
Right?
No.
So, like I said, I mean, first of all, why do folks want to make statements?
Yeah.
Why would someone turn around and say, yeah, this and that again? There wasn't a first time. So what do you mean again?
What the
It doesn't make any sense. Like, what?
If you knew what he was saying, you need help.
Again. See, I told you they on this internet stuff.
Right.
Like, brother, you just made the biggest mistake you could ever make.
How? Nothing's going to happen to me, at least not from you.
Do you understand me? Like I said, I'm in complete control. And then the other one was like 3 feet tall and thought that he was Superman.
3 feet tall, that used to be a slur toward Mexicans, but now it's kind of an all-purpose slur. He uses that all the time. He's 3 feet tall. It's the first thing out of his mouth.
Right. And I think he ran straight for like, what did you have, about 20 yards to run straight as fast as you can, as fast as he could. And I think he still missed. Real talk.
Oh, that's true, Ledge. I mean, he still hasn't went back to get his wallet, and he never will. He never will.
Now, mind you, homie said again, I'll go over that in a minute, which I just did earlier, but we'll go over it again. But do you realize that what you're talking about, right? Like, we already know what you do. You go online and then you say that other things happen, right? And like I said, like, you know, I don't have my mask. Ooh, wow, big deal. You do realize I have another one, right? Like,
That was the first mention of the mask being stolen. And yeah, he should still have the blue New York mask.
This is why we have multiple masks and everything. And like I said, I got money. I can go buy me another mask.
No,
right?
You don't.
So, and like I said, you know, somebody might have just picked it up or whatever. I'm sure they picked it up so they could sit there and pretend, right? And that's
Like
what I'm
you.
saying. Like, okay, that doesn't mean anything. You picked up a mask off the ground, right?
Off the ground. Picked up a mask off the ground. Is he actually in a shelter, or is he sleeping under a tree? Intriguing, that one.
That's the point. Like I said, literally stood there for like a full hour. And like I said, was looking for my mask, right? So like I said, I don't run, I don't hide, right? I'm completely in the right. And you have to understand, no, I just outsmarted you again. Because again, you have to understand, you have a job.
I think in a lot of the older comics, his mask was blue, I think. God knows I'm no expert.
Right? So both of them have a job, right? This is what they don't get. If I want to win, I'll just
Cowl. That's it.
straight up win. Sometimes it's best for me, right, to win in a different way.
How?
Okay? Let me explain to you what I'm saying. Right?
Okay.
This is the thing. See, they don't get the genius they're dealing with. That's why
Okay, tell me how you win by losing. I'm all ears.
it was funny, because he was trying to act and then he realized, this dude's a whole different dude. He's a lot bigger than I thought. Like, homie, you're talking about a public celebrity and a public figure and a superstar, and you're trying to not acknowledge who I am and talk to me like I'm not who I am. It ain't gonna fly, homie. You understand? So here's the first thing, right?
Well,
That was the only issue at hand, right? All of it has to do with him, right? That's the culprit. That's the one who set me up, like I said, and I took a W then. So let's go over the actual, like, y'all want the street report, since folks like to talk so much. You want to talk about somebody that really does this for a living, and I get busy, right? And I'm a goon and a gangster in the street. Like I said, I don't even talk like this. I could go to the other channels and talk how I really talk and really let you know what it is, homie. So let me let you know something, right?
okay.
The homie who did that, right? This is the same one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he thinks I forgot, and that's why I reminded him. Oh yeah, nah, you the one who tried to set me up. You tried to pull that stunt, right? And you was sitting there talking about these fake jobs and this and that. You think I forgot? I didn't forget nothing, little homie. I didn't forget nothing, bro. I know exactly who you are. I know that you work with the corrupt. 100%. Yes. I know that you have connections to all these illegal establishments, right? That I'm actively shutting down, right? I know exactly who you are. That's what you don't get. So, I mean, here's the thing. When you tried it that first time, I took a W completely, right? And it's basically what launched my entire career and everything I'm doing, right? And so right there, you want the
I thought I knew who he was talking about. Now I don't know at all.
street report. There's a complete W right there, right? Yeah. So with your homie or whatever, because I know you know all these people, right? I took a W with your homie, right? And then now I took a W with you, right? And the crazy part is that how would a dude turn around and say anything like that and then try to change the story of reality and say the opposite is what happened and then say again, when literally this is a grown man who was running away as fast as he could. He looked like Speedy Gonzalez running. Like, you know, like them horror movies where like the you know, where they really like terrified and stuff. He looked like that, bro. Like for real. Say what? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you again, man. Are you really trying to say or brag about what other people? Like I said, I don't know who the other people are. I'm gonna say this real quick though. Everything that's happened, I allowed and let happen. That's number one, because you giving me evidence for my federal lawsuit.
You allow it to happen. You allow it to happen because you can do nothing about anything. And the things you could do something about, you won't do anything about because someone else should be doing it for you. If you can't tell, I think I've had enough. Smoke them if you got them for right now. But as always, don't let that stop you. This part of our show is brought to you by Sneedville Financial Services, 17 minutes after the hour.
Now I'm going to say this again. You and your homeboy, you work in an establishment, buddy. You have a job. You don't think too much, do you? Not too slick, huh? You have a job. You know that you're not allowed to come out of that establishment like that ever? Do you know that what you did, you're the one who started all this. You know that what you did is completely illegal and you cannot do. And you did it right in front of the people, right? Which proves the corrupt ties and proves that they're who organized all of this. So again, that would be, you know, Batman being the real deal, standing up to corruption. I'm not going to feel ashamed because these folks keep on stalking and doing what they're doing and they working with the corrupt departments and they keep on targeting me. Why should I feel bad that I'm standing up to everyone and winning?
You aren't. Please welcome Shamrock to the show. It's very, very good to see you. Good show earlier. I was listening to it in my car. Both I and Mrs. Baritone enjoyed it rather a bit. Welcome.
So, no, again, you do what I allow you to do, partner. You understand? Because, see, you don't get it when you know, it doesn't even matter, you know, about footage or any of that. What you have to understand is
there it is. That's the admission that somebody got some video. Matter of fact, let's go back 10 seconds. Just for the heck of it, because I like playing with the keyboard. Letter J one time. Oh, it's like modern magic.
Partner. You understand? Because, see, you don't get it when you know, it doesn't even matter, you know, about footage or any of that. What you have to understand is I have all grounds for my federal lawsuit because I get to say, well, I mean, this homie has nothing to do with anything. He don't even know what's going on. You want to come out of the blue, out of nowhere, and involve yourself. And like I said, are you bragging about when I had my gear over my eyes and I'm trying to get my gear off and an entire backpack full of stuff?
Why? Why are you trying to get your gear off and get your backpack off? Perhaps you didn't have time. Tells me you just stood there with your cape over your fucking head while this guy backhanded you. Oh, I can't wait to hear more explanation, more cope.
So I have a whole backpack on, people, and I just took a W with that. And my entire gear that's literally like stuck wedged in the backpack so I can't move, right? So
Wrong.
They thought they did something? You
did.
thought you was someone now? You thought you was tough?
They are.
Oh, okay, that's cute, because everything was over my eyes and I couldn't see nothing, and I'm literally there saying like get away from me, like you don't
RTS, if you're still here, please say something so people can see your PFP.
have enough
Please.
respect for yourself and for men and for anyone to give me a minute at least so I can take my gear off so I can be able to see. Are you really bragging about that, brother? What?
I can't believe this, but I can believe it completely. You need to get your gear off. I thought you were wearing all that for your protection. Do you have the bulletproof vest? Did you take that with you? I'll just bet you didn't. It just gets better and better.
Yeah. Nah, little homies ain't talking about nothing. You understand? That's the point. No, I'm sick of it. Like, nah, y'all want to keep on playing these games. I've been quiet the entire time. I'm not.
Please welcome a new arrival here in Sneedville and to the Negative 43 TV studios. It is Sneed88, Sneed Haters BTFO. Well, no, we're not. I'm assuming that you're enjoying everything. Anyway, welcome to the show.
I'm gonna be quiet no more. I'm gonna talk about everything y'all doing. So, like I said, what's up? Yeah, you took an L. It is what it is. It's no big deal, man. It happens every day. You know what I mean? Like I said, me personally, I've never run like, what's his name? I've never run like Freddy Krueger was after me. You know what I mean? Like,
what?
For a guy that you were the one who you want to act like you something you not, out of the blue, you did this subtly like all y'all. I don't know you people. I've never talked to you. Like, I'm aware that you have some kind of chip on your shoulder. I'm aware that you jealous, but I don't know you, brother. Like I said, you would never talk to me like that. So again, see, now you tried to pull this subtle stuff, and then you did the same thing that church group did with that corruption, right? And I'm getting tired of it. See, they keep approaching me, and then they trying to turn it around and say I'm doing what they doing. No, brother, you approaching me. You walked up on me, just like you started whatever, running your mouth, talking about this and that, ain't making no sense. And you tried to talk like you was something you not to the guy who's literally the actual mob.
You're not the mob. You're not a vampire. You're certainly not Batman. You're a misguided 37-year-old with an arrested development problem and every psychological disorder known to man. Sneed88 has one for the listeners. The only thing little Joey has ran in his life into the ground.
Yeah.
Has run his life into the ground.
So again, you got to understand, bro. Everything you talking about, that's a cute environment. See, you're in a nice environment. I told you, we don't move in nice environments, bro. We're not going to sit here and play your game. So again, like I said, anytime I want to win, I just win. See, you're trying to do everything where I'm in a position where I can't do anything, period. I can't do anything about it. I'm fully aware of that because I have rules to follow and I have my own career that I'm building and I move smart. So, folks is out of line. Folks don't know how to act. That's as far as it goes. And as far as the other homie, since I took a W concerning you and your other homie, right? This is a different homie. If that little homie who's 3 feet tall feels like if he think he tough or whatever, if he really feels that he did something, and this is how pathetic it's gotten, because it really is this pathetic. If he feels that he's about anything, like I said, hey, I own my own league, bro. Ask him if he want to sign the waiver. You can literally record a video publicly, put my name in it, since y'all so on this fact that I'm a celebrity, right? Put my name in it and say that you want to have an actual conversation as a man in person. I want to see you in front of my face. Tell me that you want to sign a waiver.
He doesn't have to sign a waiver. He's already slapped the taste out of your mouth.
This is what we're doing with everybody now, including that other homie in the valley that they keep paying off and sending to front and talk to me and do absolutely nothing and run away. All of them are running away, tucking in their tail. You don't get no brownie points, bro, when I got my gear over my head and can't see anything. I don't know how you would think that that's something to brag about.
Got his gear over his head. Oh, fuck. I gotta see the video. Shammy, thank you so very much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. We're going to pass him. We're going to pass him here on Negative 43 TV. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate appreciate that.
Yeah, but apparently I'm immortal because I'm straight and I'm goody, right? And again, these folks did absolutely nothing. They tried their hardest, right? Like I said, whatever I just went through was basically like, it was totally different. It had nothing to do with anything they did, right? So what are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. Like, these folks can't just talk and have a conversation. Homie, if you feel some way, just say how you feel and move on about your business.
Please welcome Red Screen to the show. Apparently what has happened is he got into some sort of altercation and he was trying to take his gear off and he had everything over his head and he couldn't see and he got bitch slapped. That seems to be what has happened here, and we're just, all of us are just loving it so very, very much. Please welcome Legal Code Justice to the show again. And yes, he got punked again. He got punked again, and I feel like it's going to get worse.
You've been worried about me for years, bro. When I walked by that other time, you was doing weird stuff. I remember what happened. I remember everything vividly, man. I remember that the cape worked. I remember you had like a Sprite or something in a bottle. Remember? I remember everything, bro. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. So again, I mean, I don't really know any of these people, and I don't care. And it's not like
I don't know how Warner Brothers couldn't put that into production next week, 88. I don't.
He's anyone. So that's
like
the point. Like, what was the objective? I wasn't talking to you. You approached me, bro. All y'all folks approached me. Yeah. He was way out of line. He did something that's completely wrong and illegal, and he has no business doing, especially when you're working for an establishment. And this is about the third time you've done it, because the other time you made a false call. Remember? Yeah. So what do you mean? You told me to wait there, and you said you were getting me a Red Bull, and then you made a false call. So you're admitting that you have corrupt ties.
Okay, yeah, some guy promised him the last time he was there that he's going to be right back. He's going to get him a Red Bull, and then he never returned. He can't remember anything except things like this.
That the department started literally corrupt and targeting me, and that you literally are working with underground illegal organization. I don't back down to nothing, partner, and I'm here winning by myself. I'm one man, and y'all have me in an environment where I can't defend myself, can't do nothing, because there's a system salivating and you have things called laws and you're twisting them.
System salivating. There's a system salivating. That's one of fairly recent origin. Whatever he can come up with to make himself feel better, just know, Tyree, from us here in reality, it isn't going to work for you.
Right? So again, it wasn't all it was tonight for me was another W. For you, it was another L. All across the board. No, brother, you don't get it. You do what I allow you and let you do. Yeah. See, that was a big mistake because, hey, people saw. Yeah. So they saw, whoever come out of nowhere, try his best. I think he even missed, right? That's crazy, man. Like, how do you show your cards and show what you want? And y'all got to stay working at these.
He shows his cards and shows what he's on because of your fucking mouth. 100% guaranteed. The whole situation was your fault. You're in a very dangerous position right now because your delusions are completely out of control. You can hide them from no one at this point. It's not going to be good for you.
Little poor establishments. You ain't making no money. So what are you talking about, bro? You have a job. You're going to be stuck in the same place every single day. I don't even have to go out there, bro. You understand? I don't need nothing out there, bro. Them folks don't even pay. They all cheat, bro. One dude was like, yeah, I'm going to send you a Venmo. He ain't send me nothing. Like, come on, bro. I'm sitting here respectful to everybody, showing nothing but love, positivity. Like, all you showing is that Austin is a joke, just like I said. How about that? So, no, I'm going to start opening my mouth, bro. Like, no, there's limits, bro.
Like I just said, you've been opening your mouth and you see where it's getting you.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to approach me correct and come correct, man. You understand? I don't know you. You got no reason to be trying to talk to me in some fake energy. That ain't who you are. You know what I mean? So what did we find out today? We found out real quick that that's not who you are, but that I'm exactly who I say I am. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. So keep on showing your cards. What are you, a wannabe Joker? I mean, what do you mean again? Again? You want to talk about what the hell happened? That first time? Oh my goodness, bro. It was atrocious. It was an atrocious W for me.
An atrocious W for me. I've never heard of an atrocious win. Holy shit. Doesn't it just get deeper and deeper? And Nega, I don't know if he's traveling right now, but from what he's saying, he'll be traveling shortly.
Actually, it's ugly with me, bro. I'm not a nice dude. I don't know what you mean. Actually.
You're a pussy.
Yeah. And guess what? It would have been the same exact thing. It would have been exactly the same thing this time. And you know, it would have been exactly the same situation, right? And it was the same situation. And then, like I said, you have to involve everybody else.
Yeah, that's another one. I'll read it for the listeners from Nega. An atrocious win and a catastrophic victory. He says both. A catastrophic victory. Whatever.
Right? Yeah. So what do you mean? And everybody else didn't have nothing, just like usual. Bro, these dudes are like 3 feet tall, bro. They will try their hardest, and they think that they really believe that they're capable of doing anything. Bro, I'm going to say this one more time.
Okay.
And they really, I'd advise you listen, brother.
Okay.
I am an immortal vampire.
You're not an immortal vampire or an immortal vampire, but do go on.
Okay, just like he said in the depiction, they're all about me. I'm the prophecy, brother. Oh no, there's nothing you can do to me. Trust me. Oh, but I know pain. Sometimes I like to share mine with others.
He keeps talking about enjoying pain. You know, he may just be getting spanked for money.
See, you don't get it. You don't understand what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Son of God. I don't stop, I don't break, I don't bend, I don't fold. Like I said, I stood there for basically an hour.
The Son of God wouldn't talk shit. You know what I mean? The Son of God wouldn't talk shit, which is all you're full of. And again, I do think he'll be leaving Austin before too much longer because the water in the kettle is getting hot and it's going to whistle anytime.
Right in front of there. They literally ran away and ran inside. That's a W for me.
Bullshit. Didn't happen.
You make sure when you tell these stories, you're telling people the truth, partner. Okay? How about that? Now, again, the 3 foot tall homie, right? All he got to do is sign a waiver. That's all he got to do, bro. Like I said, record a video, be a man, homie. Say, yeah. I want to be a man because ain't none of them, man, right? And I want to have a conversation with you face to face, and I'll sign the waiver. That's all.
You know, his shit is getting more and more intense, and that kind of mouth could. You ever heard of Jaco Pastorius? I mention this every now and again. A brilliant bass player, a genius bass player, who absolutely lost his fucking mind and was basically looking to get beat up. And it finally had happened, and it went a little too far. Could be a similar situation brewing here.
All I want to hear.
Without the talent, of course.
We ain't got to talk about nothing else. I guarantee you they won't do it. I guarantee you, because homie ain't got nothing. So, see, that's my point. Like, no, you took advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what folks do. You want to pretend. Like, you think I care, bro? Do you think I care about how y'all film these little fake videos and put them on social media? Bro, I don't care about none of that. See, this is the thing.
Don't you just love that AI stuff? I sure do. And if you haven't seen it, by all means, go to my page right here on YouTube and look at the shorts. They're super duper amusing.
I tried to explain this to y'all. We're on a different level. I don't care about none of that. Bro, I'm not in high school, bro. I'm a grown man, homie. You understand? Like, nah, bro. Folks was out of line. What you did was completely wrong, and you had no reason to do it, and you owe me an apology.
As far as the phone goes, Mom paid for it.
It's just that simple. What do you mean? I'm a human being, brother. Like, you don't feel that way about anyone else that's walking down that street except for me.
Right.
But you're not man enough to just get it off your chest, say how you feel, and move on about your business. That's called stalking, brother. It's illegal. So what do you mean?
Stalking. He already just, like I said, backhanded you. What else do you want?
Yeah, no, see, it doesn't work that way, brother. You can't, like, trust me. See, this is the thing they don't get. If I have to tell this to people like several times tonight too. No, they're looking for something, anything they can find. You got to get smart, bro. These folks made a big mistake today. What you did was completely wrong.
Okay.
And you didn't win nothing.
Yeah,
so
you
what
did.
do you mean? And like I said, yeah, little homie probably thought he did something because he put every ounce of strength he could into everything he did. And it was kind of like in Detroit. Remember out there in Sterling Heights?
You mean when Ashley's ex-husband beat your ass? And then the police took you to the bus station in tears in the back of a cruiser.
Brought the biggest dude they could, and he tried as hard as he could, and it didn't move me at all. I'm telling you the truth. I don't ever lie. Like, brother, I'm good.
If I remember the story correctly, I believe he dragged you out of the truck window.
Gucci, I'm fine.
While it was down, of course. And it's a shame, but that's how it went.
So what are you talking about? Like, I was completely unaffected. That's what I'm saying. Like, folks don't get, y'all think that this stuff you on is tough. Bro, I'm not these regular civilians, bro. I'm the gift they keep on giving. I keep coming back. That's what you don't get. This will never end. You understand? Until I win.
Yep, they made him get out of the back of the cop car when they were at the bus terminal. Second time he's been, well, that was the first time that he was driven to a bus terminal by police. The second one was in Green Bay. Just think about that. That's nuts.
That's what you don't get. I'm a nightmare, brother. So see, that's the thing. Like when I tell you I run the streets, I'm for real. When I tell you I'm really out here getting it in, getting busy, I put work in the street. I'm the most thorough street dude in all existence. I'm telling you the truth. You understand? My street history is infinite, homie. But you want to sit here and perpetrate in front. Bro, everything you want, I'm not trying to participate on. So, I mean, if you acting like you doing anything when I'm not wanting to participate because I can't. I don't know what that is. They always want to act like they tough when I can't do anything. I don't know what that is. Like you're acting like it's like fair or something. Like, nah, bro. Like I said, sign a waiver. Any of y'all ask me for the waiver, bro. That's all you got to do. I'll go print it for you. Like I said, but they won't do that. You know why they won't do that?
Oh, he was simping really, really hard back then. And we had a show a while ago where we listened to the final interview with Todd Morris. And it's, man, this was when he was really super duper hung up on her. And it's extraordinary. We may do that again sometime.
Because they know what it is. All of them. They all know. Trust me. The look in his eyes, bro, tonight. This is the same dude that set me up, that did all this crazy stuff, and I foiled every plot. That's what Batman do of these evil villains. And that dude, I could see the fear in his eyes. Real fear.
Apparently you couldn't see anything because you had your gear over your head and you couldn't see. Your reflexes are so fucking slow that you couldn't get out of a backpack quickly enough to defend yourself. Oh, man, it's coming, kids. It's coming. Believe me, it's coming.
So, yeah, no, I won. You know, whatever you want to be. I mean, you look like the Scarecrow. I guess we'll call you that. So, I won, Scarecrow. Yep. Because you ain't the Joker, I can tell you that much. Because, quite frankly, the Joker don't come from the culture. Sorry.
The Joker don't come from the culture. Sorry. 37-year-old man who's going to be 36 years old forever talking about things that would interest an 11-year-old.
Yeah, you're not scary, bro. At all. Yeah, all that talking he been doing all these years, and tonight he found out who he was actually talking to. Like, yeah, bro, come on, homie. I'm sitting here trying to be nice for a reason, bro. I try to keep my distance for a reason, homie. Trust me. It's real as it get over here, homie. Believe me, bro. Like, real talk, bro. I do this for real, bro. You know what I mean? Still in the streets right now. What's up? What do you mean? I'm out here all the time, bro.
So you keep your distance for a living? Is that what you're saying? I thought you were aggressive because you're a man. Guess not.
Folks, it's funny, man. Can you imagine trying to brag about, like, that's why they call it cheap what? Right. They want to brag about cowardly stuff? Boy, stop it. They need to quit playing for real, bro. It's too funny, man. Like, for real, bro. Like, that stuff is crazy. And it'd be one thing if I was these dudes on social media that ducking and making excuses. Nah, I just said I own my own league. I own my own league, bro. Anyone can ask me to sign a waiver, bro. Make a video. Like I said, make a video, make it public, ask to sign the waiver. I guarantee you that I'll take a third W and a win, since this is somebody, a stranger who has nothing to do with anything, and you want to intervene and involve yourself. No problem. The more the merrier.
Well, he already won. We're not going back over it again. I'm not going to say it again. Everybody here knows what happened at this point.
This is a public challenge to all of Austin, Texas, and the whole nation. Any of y'all that want to go ahead and talk, don't talk about it, be about it. Go ahead and ask me to sign that waiver. I'll go print you one. Any of y'all. If you want to claim that you something or you can do anything or this and that, man, come on, bro. Little homies want to sit there in front and pretend. That's exactly what they do. They keep acting because there's a system. You understand? I'm telling you, y'all do the same thing in the street. You do the same thing in your vehicles. Every day it's the same thing with that system, right? Because you're working with the people.
Never mind. My mind just went blank. Has nothing to do with smoking either. Every now and again, the stupidity just hits a point of overload, and my mind has to purge so that it can function properly. 40 minutes after the hour, unless, of course, you're in Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case it would be 15 minutes after the hour? Oh, God, I hope I'm right. Or 5 minutes after the top, 10 minutes after the top. Who gives a shit?
These folks are working with corrupt cops.
Shut after.
Yep, and they targeted me. So now what? I'm about to come into millions of dollars in settlements. And like I said, I'll have more than enough money. We can set it up, bro. So what you want to do? So the homie who, like I said, who did the cheap whatever and came out of nowhere and still missed and whatever, I think I only think he.
To my knowledge, Daniel Larson isn't free. I mean, my God, he's not fit to be in society.
I think he did like one thing and that was it. That's it. Well, because like I said, my gear was over my head, bro. I couldn't see anything, literally at all. And I was trying to take it off. So how are you not man enough to give me a minute so I can take my gear off, bro? Ain't no man. Come on, boy, miss me with that stuff, bro. Like real talk, that's hilarious, bro. Like, what? Can you imagine?
Fuck, no, they let Daniel Larson go. Here we go again. My goodness gracious mercy me. Man. Well, the story will continue.
Bro, trying to take advantage like that, that's cowardly, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why every time you hear me talk, I point out the cowardliness, like just the straight coward in these folks' actions, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all really think I care about changing stories when you talking about and dealing with the mob? I mean, if you can't figure out that that's not a wise decision, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Well, I do know that he just made a little over 100,000 people very happy. They'll be right up his ass just like that.
See, that's the thing. See, he realized tonight that it's real, bro. This is real, homie. I'm the mob, bro. You go ahead and talk. Yeah, you go ahead and say what you want. I tell you, I run these streets, homie. I ain't playing, man. It's whatever with me, wherever, whenever, homie. You know what I mean? All that fake stuff. All these homies want to pose. Like I told you, ain't none of these folks about nothing, homie.
Yeah, nigga, if you're on TikTok, that would probably be the place to look. It's out there. It does exist, and we got to turn it up somehow.
You understand? I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what it looked like on y'all little fake cameras, man. Like, I want to know who filming. If anyone want to film me without my permission, I want to know your name and I want to have a conversation with you face to face. Can y'all do that?
No.
Exactly. Oh, y'all on some nonsense, bro. I'm a 36-year-old grown man, bro. I ain't the one, homie. Y'all know about me. Yeah. So see, yeah, no, like what it is another W. Like I told you, I'm telling you the truth. So that's the second W now. Like I said, don't run around trying to set me.
I'll read this for the listeners because the same is true for me. Nega says, I'm not on TikTok. I'm a grown man.
Up and trying to create fake stuff and tell me about fake jobs where you can have my own bosses try to turn on me and all that weirdo stuff. All that stuff is weirdo energy, bro. What is that? Huh? Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, right? Like I told you, man, these folks is funny as hell.
Well, the thing about Daniel Larson's trolls is that they get IRL too much. We'd love to go IRL here, in real life, of course, and it just quite hasn't happened. I had my best shot on Father's Day, and again, Mrs. Baritone said, do you really want to waste your day on him? Ultimately, the answer was no.
You know what I mean? They ain't never been about nothing. You understand? So, yeah, I'm completely in the right. What do you mean? Like, nah, bro, there's limits. I've been patient as hell with all of you, and I'm sitting here trying to be nice, and I'm doing everything. I'm following the law. I'm following the rules. And they got these folks working with.
But I have to tell you, there's a lot of older Daniel Larson shit that just makes me split in two.
With corrupt ties. The corrupt was right there, man. They completely involved. I know exactly what's going on. Just like Pac said, when Pac knew that Diddy set him up, you understand? That's exactly what's going on right now. You understand? It's 100% real. Now, them folks is involved 100%. They who orchestrated this. You know what I mean? Orchestrated something for nothing. What's the point of that? Why would you orchestrate stuff with an immortal vampire who loves pain? Y'all ain't do nothing.
There it is again. He mentioned that he loves pain again. My God, somebody get this man a cat of 9 tails.
You know what I mean? Like, straight up, bro, ain't nobody do nothing. Like, I'm completely good, bro. Like, nothing happened, bro. That's how I look right now. Like, are you serious, bro? So that's what I'm saying. Like, all that fake talk and all this nonsense, and it's the same thing. Target for what? You made me strong as hell, bro. All y'all gonna do is make me stronger. That's what I'm telling you.
I've heard that one before, Nega.
All you're gonna do is help me. You understand? And
Get
I'm
him
gonna
to
get these
Denver.
millions in settlements and have more than enough money to do everything I need to do. So, like I said, quite frankly, I could care less. I don't care who thinks what. I don't care who's filming what. I don't care about y'all fake little videos. I don't care about none of that, bro. I care about the truth. See, and with them folks, you notice how they always hiding. They always have something to say, but it's always hiding. They never have a conversation. They can't come around. Like, come on, man. These are homies that don't even have friends.
Orza puts that entire thing into perspective for us right now. Listeners, you'll enjoy this. Oh, yeah, he's mentioning pain because the person that hit him actually hurt him. Somebody that loves pain, he's mentioned it 3 times. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that very nice, very good.
People who don't even, like, they can't go nowhere. They limit their own movements, man. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. I saw fear in his eyes. And I'm not talking about normal fear. I'm talking about fear the back. Yeah, it is what it is, huh?
There's not enough time in this show to truly explain to you who Daniel Larson is. Just look up Daniel Larson meltdowns. Not right now, after the show, but look up Daniel Larson meltdowns, and you will have a very good picture of exactly what Daniel Larson has up to this point been all about.
I mean, you know, you learn. You live and you learn. You know, everybody learns lessons. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's what I do. I mean, you gotta understand. My issue was with one thing.
Anybody want to fill him in the comments, please?
One matter and one individual, and I won, right? Okay. So, like I said, if other folks want to get involved in it, I mean, go right ahead, bro. What that got to do with me, though? You understand? That's what's crazy to me. You understand? Like I said, have them film a video. I want to know exactly who that little homie is now. Like, just because you even thought that you could violate. Yeah.
But he did.
Mm-hmm. It's like that, bro. See, that's the thing. Everything they talking is fake. That's why we ignore them. When they come around, these little homies, you gotta understand, bro, we run the streets. We literally, like, I will be turning my head, like right now, then folks be driving around all this silly nonsense. I don't care about nothing they talking about. We turn our head and we ignore y'all because, like I said, y'all are just regular civilians. We ain't even worried about you, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. See, we just operate at a higher level.
Orza tells Just Chillin' to don't even look into Daniel Larson.
I'm telling you the truth, bro. It says in the community tab right there what I do, man. I mean, I'm very direct, and I'm direct about what I do. And like I said, this is stuff I don't want to be involved in. I don't want my name attached to it. Like, I'm not in any energy like that. I'm not mad at no one. I'm not aggressive. I don't feel no way. Like, nah, bro. Homie was way out of line, and this has been going on for years, and he feels some way, and he's done a ton of illegal stuff. So like I said, if the folks wasn't corrupt and they not in on it and they not working with them, how come I have full proof? Why did they make a false call and they entertained it? Huh? Why are they talking about, oh, well, you need to leave here? I don't need to leave anywhere. You all need to leave my city, and that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, Larsondale, as I call it on the Purgatory map, it's not a very nice place. Cyrax Corners isn't very nice either.
Got that? Yeah. No, I'm standing up 100% to corruption, to the corrupt, and to all these folks. How about that? Y'all don't scare nobody, homie. You understand? So, see, that's the thing. They act like, oh, we moving freely. We not moving freely because the corrupt are right there because you got your little system.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And it's like I have listening dyslexia.
That was just, oh man, was that nonsense? Or, of course, was it just me? Please welcome to the show live. It's John Cole. He's here now.
You understand? So like I said, that little homie, if the little homie feels some way, like I said, all you got to do is film a public video, say you want to talk to me in person, face to face. You want to talk to the real gangster and goon, which you want to be? Huh? See, that's the thing. These folks is pulling these little fake stunts. That don't mean nothing. You don't get no points for that. Y'all ain't got no points. Look at the scoreboard, bro. It's 8 million infinity to 0. Didn't you? Yeah. I'm 100% for real. I go where I want. I do what I want. These streets is mine. I do this for real. And you
did a short of him and his father. I'm going to have to look that up after the show.
Proved I do this for real. So what do you mean? Do I sound like I'm scared or like I'm meek and mild? Like, nah, bro.
You sound like that, and you're just fronting as hard as you can to try to convince people that you're something you're not. More importantly, you're trying to convince yourself that you're something you're not.
What are you talking about? You came out of nowhere, bro, and approached me. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you from Adam. I don't know. I could care less. Like, none of see, this is the thing. It'd be one thing if these folks was like a you-know-what leader, or they was like in some kind of hefty position and could push their weight around. These are folks with no identity, bro, that are stuck working at these little rinky-dink places. I don't care about them. I'm just keeping it real, bro. So I'm saying this is the solution and the only way it's going to go, right? You feel so strongly, clearly, that you go out your way and you do crazy stuff and illegal stuff, and you know what I mean? And you working with the corrupt and all this stuff, trying to do whatever. And, you know, you want to cause, you know what, to me, when I love pain and like there's nothing that anyone can do to me.
Yep. You're right. Urza. Yep. That's why he keeps mentioning pain. That guy actually hurt him. And if he keeps running his mouth, it could get a lot worse. You know what we're going to do one more time here on the show? Ladies and gentlemen, whatever it is that makes you happy, it's time for Smoke 'em if you got 'em right here on Saturday Madness, 51 minutes after the hour.
Okay, no problem. Like I said, let's play ball then. Let's play the game for real now. You want to do that? I didn't think so. So what's the point? See what I'm saying? That's the thing. They don't want to talk about reality. Their only objective is, oh, we just want to see him take an L or lose. Right. So you want me to lose what? You want me to lose in the street, and then you want me in jail and prison because you all lie? That ain't gonna happen. Straight up. And even if it did, it wouldn't matter. So what are you talking about? See, you just gotta.
This one's been very nonsense rich. Not that they all aren't, but this one's really excelling at that. It's not the right word, but it's what I'm going with.
Understand at some point how real God is, and that nothing here is gonna stop. No matter what you do, no matter what you evil folks say, no matter how many of you there are, I'm by myself dolo in the street and prove that not only do I hold my own, but I'm a boss, right? And I just won and took another W. And you should ask about the first W because it was ugly. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing too. I'm just like the depiction. You know why?
Why?
Because I enjoyed it.
Keeps mentioning it.
Y'all doing a whole lot of talking for a bunch of folks that literally working with the corrupt, which is all coward stuff, and nobody's proud of even having that job, and you literally is just sitting there behind a system running your mouth, right? And everything they've done is cowardly. You talk a lot for some folks that already took the cop out. I'm just saying, who can't even walk in these streets with your head held high, right? Because you clearly know what you are. I'm a real man, bro. Be a man and be a woman. Stand up for something, homie. What you talking about, man?
Be a man and be a woman. Okay, it was at least two. The woman was probably filming, but then again, it could have been the woman that slapped him.
Stuff is embarrassing, man. So now that that's been addressed, like I said, it is what it is. I sit here minding my own business. These corrupt cops have not stopped targeting me since day one. And it's every city and state I go to, like, okay, I mean, what, you think we just gonna sit here and take it? Nah, you got me completely misconstrued, homie. Real talk. You think we just gonna sit here? Oh, wow, because it's them. Oh, it's okay. No, it ain't. No, it ain't okay. We gonna continue to stand our ground and stand on business with everyone. You understand? Yeah, we not putting up with a thing. So like I said, nah, what you need to do is keep your hands to yourself. That's what you need to do. You understand? All of y'all. You understand? That's what you're gonna do, actually. How about that?
Yeah, he is a masochist. Just shove a ball gag into his mouth and slap his face with leather gloves.
You feel me? Other than that, like I said, it's whatever, homie. What do you mean? With me, I'm real as it get, bro. So see, that's the thing. That's why they doing what they doing, man. I mean, can you imagine a dude trying to act like he tough and act like something he not, and then the next second he running away, like he literally running away from Edward Scissorhands?
Like he's running away from Edward Scissorhands. He thinks this is humor. He thinks it's funny. It's I don't even know what it is.
That's the truth. Like I said, the other little homie didn't do nothing. It was all just a bunch of fake fronting and fake stuff, as usual. So this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it a buck and keep it real with you. I'm a big dude and I'm very strong. I just saw myself in the mirror too. I mean, if I wasn't me, I would give me my distance and stay away from me, to be honest.
I would give you your distance and stay away from you if I were a normie, because you look crazy and you smell like total ass. You smell like ass, onions, and major disappointments.
To keep it real with you, I'm really, I'm a gangster. I'm about this. So like I said, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Like I said, if the corrupt would stop targeting me and get off with my, right? Then, I mean, I'd be good and I can just move on. I've moved on every single time and they don't stop. So, I mean, clearly you've shown your position that, like I said, all the departments are corrupt. All they do is target me and worry about me. And
no, Ledge, I have not seen that yet. We may look that up. I might look that up because as it stands right now, the next feature would be the end of the show, but we'll see how things go here.
Money I make and focus on me. We literally caught them red-handed in their own buildings talking, you know what, behind my back, and checked them and said, hey, you're not going to talk behind my back. So, I mean, like I said, if the more the merrier. You see, you're trying to make it like it's a one thing, but then you didn't make it a one thing. Like, nah, this is everyone. All these folks are involved. Hell, all of Austin involved. Good. And the bat is real, and the bat's standing up to everybody. So again, it just proves my point. Everything I do is real. I stand up to crime and corruption for real, and I run the streets.
I gotta tell you, these carts are really good.
I'm the mob. Easy. You understand? Another W for me. And it is what it is. Everything else, like I said, that's just me knowing how to move and knowing what I'm doing, bro. I'm gonna let you do what you do and let you sit here and pretend so that I can get the best of you when we get to court. That's the part you're not getting. This is a federal indictment, bro. It's a RICO case and a RICO trial. There's nothing you can do about it. I already won. I got the victory in the bag. Austin and Brownsville and Rancho Viejo and all the police departments are going to have to pay me millions in settlements, and I'll say whatever the hell I want to do what I want. Easy. Pay me. Go get my check. Straight up. Go get my check.
I don't know if it was college kids. I suspect it might have been some other homeless people, I think. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh boy, is that it? I'll bet it is. I'll give it just a few more seconds here, and then we'll move on to what stands right now to be the last feature of the show, which would be his most recent stream. And it's the piece de resistance of this entire damn thing. Believe me when I tell you that. It's all ready to go right now. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to feel the pleasures that is. Batman is the strongest entity of all time. 22 minutes, 45 seconds long. So we're going to be here a little bit. I'm chatty tonight. So let's go ahead, bring up the curtain, and hit that button, baby. Indeed, hit that button. Maybe I should have queued this one. I'm starting to think maybe I should have queued this one. All right, no problem. I'll just click in the field. The letter L is applied.
And I'm back.
There we go.
So,
perfect.
Yeah, man, let's go over like the list right now of victories. You know what I mean? Like I said, let's get real. Let's talk real talk. You know, that's why none of them want to have an actual public conversation. Like I said, I'm a public celebrity, man. These people all watching. They know I'm famous. That's why they big mad. They big mad because I'm out here winning because I'm doing everything right. You understand?
And we now have an idea of where the location was, 6th and Rainy. That is UT campus in Austin.
Yeah. It's easy money, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very hot tip. He's live right now. And welcome Snow White, who brought us that wonderful little bit of information. We'll get back to this one.
All right. And
We
right
have
back.
to get back to
All
this
right.
one. Okay, I have to go about this a little bit differently. So let me go ahead and do what is necessary to get us where we need to be. Indeed. So stop fucking with me now, huh? How about that? Back. Yes, indeed. I don't want to ask questions about any fucking topics.
All right. And I'm right back.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
So your
Oh,
boy
just-
is Gucci and good.
Your boy,
Yeah.
your boy is a limp-wristed whatever. So let me try this shit again. I don't even know what the hell's going on here. I don't want to ask YouTube shit. I don't. Anyway, let's see. Batman, the Alchemist. My typing is for absolute shit. Let me hit this button here. And I'll be dogged. It took me right there. Let's click on that. And he is live. He is absolutely live. He says, let's go over the facts. That is the title. So we're going to start this thing and we're going to drag it back to the beginning. And he
when
is
it comes to
hammed
me,
up.
and I'm
He
telling you,
is
that's all
hammed
they
up.
do. Like,
So we will be 11 minutes behind.
people. So, man, like I said, bro, it's all simple arithmetic, man. If you pay attention, bro, you can see the characters in this little, fake drama, right? You can notice the repetitive theme of what's going on. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. Who gets all the government benefits? Who gets all the jobs? Everything I'm saying is a fact. It's just pure truth. You understand? Take a look at Fabio. Fabio look good, huh? Right? See? What do you mean? See, that's what I'm saying. When folks want to
And he wonders why he got smacked.
pretend and take all of reality and try to twist it around and revamp it, I don't got time.
Revamping reality.
I'm going to say something like, as a collective, Austin hasn't never done nothing for me, right? I mean, neither has the Valley. Like I said, folks will contribute like a little bit, like $5, a couple of bucks. I think I made like $3 last night. All these folks have places to go, homes, right? A little bit of money, right? None of them are rich. None of them will ever come close to me. Any normal society, you would just help folks. You wouldn't be on what you're on, that I'm trying to just make a trip and just be out here and I'm struggling because of your system. Not because of me, not because of how much money I have, not because of how I'm doing, because of your system. Your system literally keeps me where I'm struggling for no reason when I'm the most successful I've ever been. You understand? So it doesn't make sense. So see, my thing is, it's been the same problem, right, since day one.
He changed his mind. Please welcome from down under it, Stu.
Right. I'll tell you again, man. No real thing, bro. It shouldn't be hard to figure out what I am and what I do. Like I said, this is all real. Cool. I don't know how anyone would not have heard about me. I don't know how anyone would ever try to front or pretend, right? But, I mean, I welcome that. You understand? Like I said, you got a lot of people paying way too much attention to me, right? We all know what they doing, right? We all know what they doing is illegal.
But you're a celebrity. You want people to pay attention to you, right? That's not illegal.
Like, nah, we gonna call it out. See, I don't know where these folks got off saying I'm completely opposite of what I am, bro. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. You understand? So, like I said, it is what it is. We took another W in the streets. Yeah, a W. You understand? So, like I said, can you imagine? I'm in the day and age, you know what I mean, when like folks that don't represent anything that's strong
Right.
start trying to change everything immediately just by talking. What is that? That's the same thing that who was it? The Fox was trying to do, right? I don't see none of these people out here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't see none of them. None of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every single occurrence, right? These folks have done the same thing every time. They've ran. Like, how can you claim to be something, and much less, try to act and pretend with the real deal Holyfield, right? And then, your actions show who you are and show what it is. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like I said, again, it's about basic respect. It's about respect for yourself. These folks have no respect to stand on. You can have it. I'm not helping Austin. I'm not doing a thing for Austin. You know what I mean? You know why? Because every single individual here.
Here's why you will do nothing for Austin, because you're not there to do anything for Austin. You're there to see what Austin can do for you. You dick-nosed punk, you.
What do they represent? Man, Austin is fake as it gets, bro. Ain't nobody showing me no real love. Ain't nobody helping me. Ain't nobody caring about me. What are you talking about? I'm out here. I was just trying to get my little money. That's it. I'm out here trying to work. This is the entertainment part of what we do. See how this is what they do. They keep trying to take advantage and pretend in the situation where it's completely opposed to what I do. This is the entertainment part. This is supposed to be the fun, nice part. And you want to pretend. What? Like I said, how many people does it take? How many people does it take? How strong am I? How many people does it take? And I'm not only standing, I'm flourishing and I'm goody. And I'm winning. And I'm going through the real thing. Like, you think I ain't go through nothing? Oh, I went through some real stuff. You understand?
All your fault.
Like I said, it's not the way that people want to tell the story of it. It's completely different. You understand? Like, that's the thing. And I'm not doing no talking. So, I'm just saying, how is that fair? How would that?
We've been here at 1 hour and 51 minutes and a few seconds. And that's all you've been doing.
Makes sense. All right. See what I'm saying?
No.
So you got the corporation,
no.
the actual company that cuts my check right here, playing games on my phone, right? Then you got all of this corrupt playing.
All right, everybody. Here's Ledgeview reading it for the listeners with his latest catchphrase. Wants donations while he acts like what he is up to is nobody's damn business.
Games, driving around,
nobody's
sitting there watching, monitoring. They do the same thing every time. Like, bro, y'all can have this. I don't care about Austin. I don't. Like I said, I've tried to help you, like talking about, are you going to save the city? Like, all that stuff sound corny. You understand? Like, what I do is real. You understand? Save the city. I already saved the city. You know what I mean? The fact is that the folks who are here, none of them are from here, and they're making a mockery of my city. You understand? So that's a whole nother problem unto itself, isn't it? That's the reality. So what do you mean? What kind of question is that? Formulate your questions properly. None of them can. When you got a day and age, bro, people can't just sit with defeat and sit with the fact that they took an L, they lost, they lose it. All of them have lost all across the board. I'm here Gucci. Look at the cap. Right? We promoting goody. And I got everything, bro. I got more jewelry than you.
A third-hand cap proves what? How am I supposed to be impressed by a ball cap? One of the most common things there is in this country. Why is that impressive? Please tell me, please, please.
Y'all think I got everything. I got everything set up, everything moving. I'm the real deal. You don't even understand the amount of resources I actually have. Like, no, at this point, it's a whole different ball game. Like, I'm hungry. I ain't got to sit. I don't got to sell it out. Like, you understand? I was trying to just chill. That's how you feel? Okay, we'll just turn it up again. You know what I mean? I'm going back to the old me now. So, like I said, I took a W. I won, right? You got another one? Look at him. Sit there looking back at you and all this nonsense. Ain't none of them about nothing.
I like that.
None of them. Look.
Of course.
Free lane
it is.
Everything in this society is fake. All these folks are fake. They ain't never been about nothing.
Says the fake guy.
What do you mean? When have you not seen me stand on business?
Never.
When have you not seen me be the real deal?
Never.
These folks ain't the real deal. And what two groups do they come from? And what group do I represent? I said, say what you want, man. This is our country. This is my country. I'm standing up for my folks and my people, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if even not even them, I'm standing up for me.
It's coming. His mouth is completely out of control at this point. It's coming.
I'm Dolo. I don't represent nobody else because, quite frankly, everybody else has nothing to be proud of. Like I said, what have they done for me? What have my own people done for me? Nothing. Any of them. Since the beginning of time, have any of them done anything for me? Any of them? Just name one person. Come on, man. You know what I mean? All them same folks. I'm talking about for my group. Them folks, my own people, my own folks. Just like you hear these other folks say, like, I don't get it. I'll be looking at the TV now. I see stereotype after stereotype after stereotype. That's not real. That's not love. That's not pure. And every news story I hear, I'm going to keep it real with you. You got, if you want to say my people, whatever, you got the same broads and they keep playing them. And they play them on a level that, you know, there's no coming back from. I'm going to keep it real. That's what these broads do. You know what I mean? Like I said, they just using y'all.
Heads up, listeners. This is from Nega, even though I may not have any at this point. He says, looks like Austin left a bad taste in his mouth this time, which is a healthy change because it's usually the trucker.
That's what they do. They use culture. You want to talk about a culture vulture? It's them broads. You understand? They be using all y'all. I sat here. I was your best friend. I tried to help you. I've tried to do everything for you. And look how they act. You understand? Can't even just take an L, hold your L. You just like Tone Spade. You took an L. That's reality. That's what happened. Like I said, anyone else, like I said, if other folks want to be involved, if other folks want to talk and concern themselves with something that's none of their business, right? And like I said, do cowardly acts. Okay, stand on it. I mean, are you proud of, you know, acting cowardly?
No doubt your mouth caused it. There's no doubt in my mind that that situation was caused by your fucking mouth.
Of doing cowardly things? Because I don't know anybody who's proud of that. You understand? Notice I'm out here right now on the same blocks. What do you mean? I'll be right down the street, bro. Like I said, there ain't a block out here or in the valley I ain't got down on that. It ain't real history. This is real, bro. You know, you gotta understand, like, nah, like folks just crossed the line. You know what I mean? Forget Austin. I'm not even worried about Austin. What I'm gonna tell you is, I don't gotta spell it out. You should know what time it is now. You understand? I'm not playing about nothing, bro. You gotta understand who you was talking to. Okay? I got the power. I run this whole city. Man. I do what I want to do.
If you run the whole city, why are you in the situation you're in? Well, a more simple question. If you run the city, why have you not washed your hair?
You understand? I'm for real. I got the power to change everything to literally.
Why haven't you washed your hair? I mean, is the lice the only friend you have?
Just critique, edit everything. I'll restructure everything.
Yes, he is.
That's what I set out to do. I'm already doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't look around, bro. Look at who working these jobs, bro. Look out here, bro. Quit playing with me, man. Like, real talk, bro. Quit playing, bro. Like, you could look around, bro. Like, this one got a fro like he think he hot sauce. Like, is you serious? Give me a minute. So, no, when I speak, I'm telling you the truth. I want you to look at the groups that have congregated and the underground elite organizations, right? And who are they? Look out here, bro. You think I'm playing? Who's all out here?
Who? What?
Who's out here for real? Like, you know what I mean? Here's some other folks. And what are they doing? Just walking around doing nothing, walking their dog. And they probably part of the same one.
What the fuck are you talking about? They're out walking their dog. They're not part of some wider conspiracy. You and Candy Grand Prix really ought to get a room together.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even tell no more. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. This society is a joke, bro. This society has sat here and catered to y'all so much. It's unreal. This entire place is an illusion. Nobody here have money. Nobody's outdone me financially in this entire city. And I'm a gangster who stand on business in the real thing. I stood on business. I'm going to continue to stand on business. Folks ran. That's what happened. Like I said, I mean, you don't designate anything. You don't designate when something is over. I'll tell you that. So, like I said, how come folks didn't give me a chance? As usual, that's what this society do. Like, come on, man. You want to sit there and talk, but ain't talking about nothing. It don't make no sense.
And of course, now he turns the microphone off, and this could be how he goes out. You know how the hell he is. Yep. You can't read it.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you why. Because them folks got to hate as hard as they can when it come to me. And I'm telling you, that's all they do. Like, man, nah, it is what it is, bro. We going to stand up. You know what I mean? We're going to be real smart about how we stand up, too. You understand, Austin's in my pocket already, man. I can show up here and get busy and go to work and do my mission. I'm going to have so much money pretty soon. It's unbelievable. God already told me my blessings are coming. I'm moving around.
Now, here is Orzo, listeners. I believe he is telling us exactly what is going on. He's downtown looking for a new shelter.
I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Like, I don't feel like ever coming back here unless it's to work and do my missions. Because, I mean, how would you feel? I mean, these folks ain't support me. They ain't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? This is crazy, bro. Look at this. Just to get the bus, you got whole crowds, tons of homeless folks. Like, bro, this city falling apart. You want one man to save something that ain't meant to be saved. Austin ain't meant to be saved. These are not good people. See, that's what you're not understanding. Good people don't sit there and lie. Good people don't sit there scheming and plotting. You see my point? I ain't trying to save nothing, bro. I'm going to win. I don't know what this is doing, if y'all even hearing me. But, yeah, nah. Austin's not meant to be saved, man. Like I said, good people don't.
He has found a new shelter. Doggone it.
Don't sit there and scheme and plot because you making moves, doing something, doing what you're supposed to do. That's mad weird, right? It's mad weird. Like, nah, me personally, bro, I'm inclined to move forward and not care.
If you would, please, Ledge.
Like I said, when you can't even do what you need to do, bro, and you can't, like, bro, let me explain something to you, bro. I'm gonna be good in my own home, right? I'm gonna be good walking around. I'm gonna be good doing what I need to do. There's too much extracurricular activity going on, man. Like, real talk, this is crazy, man. There's so many homeless folks out here. It's unbelievable. You think that you got time? Who the hell want to live like this?
You apparently.
I don't. I'm all right, bro.
Bullshit,
I'd rather
you
pass.
do.
Real talk. Look, we got another one moving around. We're walk away. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
he
don't wanna
does.
Talk to none of them. You understand? It's crazy, bro.
Oh, man. This is the reason I have the background music, is for times like this.
I'm on you. Yeah, like I said, no, like, bro, this city fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I'm doing. What am I gonna gain from it with any of y'all? Nothing.
He sure is, nigga.
I'm not gonna gain anything with it. I don't expect to. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. This is ridiculous, man.
1,000 yards there, everybody.
Like, it really is ridiculous. Can't see what's coming at any time. Can't see what's going on.
You're blind. Yeah?
Don't make any sense.
Well, talk about giving me nothing to work with. He's doing a good job right now. Just stumbling and fumbling and bumbling around downtown Austin is Tyree Sneed. Wearing a black wife beater on a hot day, because of course he would.
Hey, that's the thing, bro. These folks are just sitting out here, bro.
Right.
Just sitting out here doing nothing. Like, it's called desperation. I'm telling you the truth. They all homeless. They all ain't got nothing. This is the actual truth. Like, this is how bad this city has gotten. Like, you gonna act like you bragging about something? Like, bro.
You just described yourself. Like I said, this whole thing is just projection gold. This entire show has been projection gold.
I got a home. You understand? Mm-hmm. Right, real talk. To them people last night, right? I got a home. To all these people, I got a home. Like, What? I'm on some snob stuff, man. I'm bougie. I ain't on what you want. Like I'm saying, can you imagine losing and then trying to act like you won or like change the whole situation with worry? That stuff is weird, man. You know what I mean? So they all look up to me and admire me. I'm a celebrity to them. And you want to sit here and play games like
Everybody thinks you're a piss ant. That's exactly right.
nah, bro, it ain't cute at all. So that's the thing. They all trying to take advantage because they think I'm a celebrity. Okay, you keep thinking that. I'm not a celebrity, bro. I'm a street dude. You understand? This is the problem,
news.
man. Like I said, with this internet stuff, it's like rap. It's just like rap music. Like every 5 seconds, like I got some kind of point to prove. Like I'm busy trying to get where I need to go and do what I need to do. I ain't worried about nobody. I don't have time. Because like I said, I have things to lose. I got everything going for me. See, that's the point. If you're around these folks, you can't ever have time to think. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to get your matters together. Do you know how much I'm taking care of? I came out here handling business.
You're handling nothing other than your dick. Of course, by his own admission, he jacks off up to 6 times a day. And he said, and I'm going to keep doing it. A really, really, really weird flex. Yeah, we got we ran the streams from this morning earlier on, and he was saying he was a celebrity a lot. And yeah, now he says he's not a celebrity. It's like, where in the hell did that come from?
A lot done real quick. You know what I mean? I got more business I got to attend to now. Like I'm moving around. I got to handle my business. I have things to do. I'm a grown man. I have responsibilities. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, for real? All it shows me is how people feel for real, man. That's all it showed me.
Right.
Give me 1 second.
Everybody hates your fucking gut. Yeah.
Try to give it a little bit, man. It is just as hell out here. Hey, folks, they won't open a restroom nowhere. I'm not asking, but I already know. You can't get any water anywhere. Like, they don't do nothing for you, bro. Yeah.
No, you can't come in here and piss. No, I'm not giving you a bottle of water. Get the fuck out of my store.
I mean, these folks are just out here like this. Like, it's the future, man. That's what I'm saying. See, like, the Matrix don't help anyone. The Matrix has no loyalty. This system is a joke. This system will sit here and you know exactly what it'll do. It'll chew what and spit it out. It doesn't care. System don't care about nobody. That's the problem.
Spit it out. I thought you swallowed. That's what I've heard.
That I'm saying with these other two groups, they want to sit here and act they someone because this system been favoring them forever, right? And you want to sit there and take advantage of the power the devil gave you, the little fake power, bro. I'm doing this for real. I get busy in the street. How are we the same, bro? These folks don't do that. They want to sit here and it's in desperation. That's how they move. And moving in desperation is a lot different. Those are two totally different ball games. It don't seem like this thing is ever coming. Everything except what I need, right?
Right, of course. You talking about desperation, somebody else's desperation.
Tired, don't feel good.
Good, we're glad.
Like, I'll walk, but I just don't know for sure if it's the right area where I'm walking.
Of course you don't. It's called Google Maps, you stupid fuck. This here's a tough one, kids. Not much to work with at all. Looking around in his paranoid way. Yes.
Another one. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's going to be the biggest problem throughout all this, and they don't understand, bro. I run the streets. I'm not joking. I'm not talking. I'm not kidding. Me, I'm the one. You know what I mean? That's why, like I said, when that fox was trying to sit there on the internet, oh, no, you don't. You want to bet?
No, you don't. They were right. I'm right. Everybody here is right. When are you going to listen to it? By the way, I already know that the answer is never. None of what you say is true. None of what you say is true. Finally, nothing that you say is true. It's true.
You sure about that?
I am, yes.
Well, more evidence and proof that I do. And like I said, you playing a weird game. Because like I said, all of it is hiding behind the system. They ain't signing no waivers. They ain't asking me for no waivers. They ain't being professional or mature or grown about anything. Like I said, that's desperation. That's why them folks all have a habit and they ain't got nothing. That's the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you just feel some way about what? Because I'm good people? That's what it is. I'm a good person and I'm solid.
You're not a good person. You're an absolute abject piece of shit. Everybody knows that, or we wouldn't be here together mocking you. And that's exactly what the hell is going on. One more time, everybody, get it up for Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. We're going to go out on Smoke 'em If You Got 'em tonight, 24 minutes after the hour.
Because I own things and I have a actual life. And them folks got to struggle in that same industry every single day. That's what they all mad at. They mad because they want to be me. Okay.
No.
That boy said again, there was never a first time, brother. Trust me, I'm 36 years old.
Yep. I'm totally convinced that he knows he's 37 and he has just decided that that's enough. 37 finally got him thinking about, oh my God, I'm really getting old and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Not that I don't know the feeling, but I think he's going to Jack Benny this shit out from here on.
I ain't took an L yet, still. So what do you mean?
For those of you who don't know, the radio comedian Jack Benny, part of his shtick was that he was 39 years old, and he was 39 years old for a very long time.
It don't make no sense. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. They keep popping in and popping out. They like the trolls on the internet. You know, like Tekashi say, pop out. Pop out is a whole different story, because when you pop out, right, you tend to stay out, right? You're not running. You know what I mean? So, these folks want to be, like Jiminy Cricket. Oh, I'm here. Oh, now I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's gangster about that? What's thugging about that? What's real about it? There's nothing real about that, bro. You understand? See, that's the thing. There's nothing I can do about that because folks keep running. Everyone's running, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, if you stop running, wasn't that the stuff they was trying to type? See, they keep on talking backwards. That's not game, bro. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna play this game with y'all, bro.
Yeah, you are.
You understand? I'm a grown man, so that's the thing. They
No, you're not. Your development stopped at about age 13.
feel like they really doing something and accomplishing something. Like, once it starts affecting anything I'm doing, it is what it is. Now it's a whole different time period, homie. You understand? Like, real talk, bro. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I've done everything being smart. I'm making every right decision. I'm going to continue to, but at some point, you got to kind of draw the line. At some point, you got to just stand up. There's no choice, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You already know what time it is now.
You're standing up. You mean you're standing there while you're getting your face smacked? I think that's what you mean.
You know what I mean? I don't got to say nothing. That's the thing. Like, bro, you talking to the real deal. Like, that's the thing. We live better than these folks. Look better, move better, eat better. I know they mad. I know you mad seeing everything I'm putting on camera. You understand? All that comes from the same people. Right. People with habits who ain't got nothing. So that's all it's been about, is just jealousy. Okay. You could have just said that. But like I said, when you want to start doing all this and having different people, these are actual, like, different people they keep contacting. So you got all these people and they trying to act like they monitor me and coming around and this and that and blah, blah, blah.
We are monitoring you. This is live Tyree Sneed right here on Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness.
Like, yeah, okay. Fake tattoo on your neck. What is that? So, woman, too. I mean, that's the thing, bro. These people can't even make up their mind who they are out here. Are you serious, bro? Bro, all you had to do was ask me to sign the waiver, man. That's all you had to do. I'm a grown man. I'm professional. I'm about business. You understand? That's all you had to do all these years. All you had to do is just say, yo, I want to sign the waiver.
I think he's just kind of run out of gas from walking and walking and walking. So there he is, standing on the corner, hoping to turn a trick.
Did you do that? What's all this other stuff? Like, can't take no credit away from me, man. Like I said, I give everybody the opportunity. I've given too many opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I said, I can see it in their eyes how they feel, man. I see it every time. I see fear in their eyes.
Good.
I'm keeping it a buck.
Right.
So that's my thing. You got all these random people out here. Any of these people could just look at it like it's a come up. I'm not a come up.
In
I
no
ain't
way.
Nobody's target or scapegoat. I tried to tell you this. You understand? I don't care. Like, we could do whatever, actually. You understand? I don't care about nothing.
Right.
You understand? Like, if we're gonna do it like this, I'm out here just like you, homie. You know what I mean? See, that's the difference. Like y'all got supposed celebrities and superstars with so many fans, and you got me out here struggling for what reason? Why do you have me still struggling? I'm making my own money. I'm doing well. Every time I make a come up, there's no system for me to build past that. I can't get a leg up because.
So you admit you've built nothing. And we continue with, he can't get a leg up.
They won't let me because this system is designed to help the other two groups. And then they all walk around here all day and pretend they something they not. What's the point? Man, it's pointless, bro. Like, real talk. It is really silly and pointless. It's a waste of my time. If this thing don't come like soon, I'm gonna go ahead and get going, bro.
What?
Like, that's what I'm saying. How do you entertain like I'm participating in something?
So what do you say? Did you just say that the light still hadn't changed?
Or like I'm a part of something and then act like you're me. You don't do what I do.
Thank God.
How the hell do they always do that where they act like the group is them? The group ain't you. The group don't care about y'all. Number one, that's clear as day, right? So what do you mean? Number two, what are you talking about? Other people, other dudes. Like I said, man, if folks want to inherit this and these problems and these beefs and all that, let them inherit it. Because that's all they doing is inheriting problems and creating problems for themselves. You understand? Yeah, I'm a public figure, right? Look at them, just looking out the window, right? And they little Mitsubishi, right? Or they little Chevy, right? Well, all of them homeless. All of them, bro.
If they're driving those cars, I'm assuming they're relatively recent vintage. They're in all likelihood not homeless, and you know that.
None of these folks, you think any of these folks in the culture got any money for real, man? Come on, bro. You don't own no wealth. You ain't never come close to me. You'll never come within an inkling. Y'all drive cars on payments. Every single one of these vehicles out here on payments.
Please welcome Blue to the show, and he arrives with one as he usually does. He says, it's so weird that he wants to be black but hates black people. The Sneed paradox. Indeed.
Ain't nobody rich in Austin. Well, quit playing, man. Like, real talk, bro. It's getting old, man. You know what I mean? How do you, I've never seen somebody do that. How do you take an L and the first thing out your mouth is, yep, I'm rewriting all the history. Golly, you should be, I bet mama's proud.
You're rewriting history. You're the central character of history. Holy fuck. And you wonder why you're alone. Ledge says for the listeners, hey, Rich, is whatever kind of car those people picked out any of his damn business? Oh, hell no.
That mama's super proud of you. That's your response? Let's see. It's too far. That don't look like it either. There is. That's what I'm saying, bro. This one already came, too. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got a broken bus system. You got a broken system in society. You got a broken education system. These aren't jobs. There's no opportunity here in Austin. Are you kidding me, bro? You get a job here, you're going to spend more money on rent and living costs than you could ever make.
Right.
Just telling you the truth, bro. It don't make any sense.
Well, that's not true for a lot of people. It's certainly true for you, though.
Never has and never will. Give me a second real quick.
I don't want to give you a second.
They got furries at the counter talk about we charge. They got furries at the counter talk about we charge for water.
Furries at the counter? They got furries at the counter? That's probably not what he meant, but that's how I'm taking it.
In this kind of heat. And then you wonder why all this stuff is happening, why people are having major problems and fallouts. And like I said, man, this is a joke. I told them straight up, that's ridiculous. Like, I didn't expect to come back to this cluster. I thought Austin kind of had it somewhat together. This is the joke, bro.
It's getting
real
weird.
Talk, man. It wasn't this bad back in the day.
Him being this stationary on a corner for this long, it is getting very weird. Perhaps he is hoping that someone will come along and say, hey, are you hungry? Would you like to live in my car?
At least we had some structure, like real talk. It was not anywhere near this bad. This is because of
I
this
didn't hear that one,
stuff.
Blue.
All of it is millennials.
Wouldn't shock.
The majority of them millennials. I don't care if they're older. It's still a millennial. It's the same thing. This whack generation of nonsense.
You are a
So
millennial.
he's sitting there looking at my shoes like, yeah, you wish you had these. I bet I got them for free. See, worried about fashion. Worried about fashion. Can you see who's out here, bro? They have no self-awareness, bro. That's straight crooks and criminals, bro. This is straight up desperation. You talking about people with nothing to lose. You understand? Want to walk around the streets playing. Like what? Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all don't want to listen, okay? I'm trying to educate you on some real, like, knowledge, bro. This is crazy, son. This is absolutely crazy, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how y'all move? No shame, no honor, no nothing. That ain't no surprise. That's how y'all
Yeah, I've seen bumper stickers that say, keep Austin weird.
been since day one. That's crazy to me, though. You could have been said that if that's what it was. Like, I'm sorry, but what? So it's not just unfair. It's just, that's what they do. They try to play games where you can't win. I don't play games like I can't win. You understand? I already won. You know what I mean? I won again. So now what? Like, now it's to the point where it's like, okay, I guess it's just all of Austin and everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I stand on my own, bro. They talk. I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it a buck. I don't care how many folks it is. I'm going to stand on my own for real. I'm going to really stand up.
I have no idea what he's talking about, and that's one of the reasons I've just been letting him go on. It's just, he's always incoherent. This is some of the worst incoherence out of him that I've ever heard.
That's the difference. See, I'm a grown man. Yeah, the grown man was standing right there.
Yes, it is, Brother Ardash.
Begging. You know what I mean? Just begging. You know what I mean? I'm talking about begging for it, right? And folks sat there and did the same thing and ran.
Yep, he's hoping to get a hand up or a hand off or a jack off or whatever.
What the hell? Talking about, yeah, I'm going to go make up another story. Wow, that's real macho of you. You understand? All they had to do, bro, was give me a minute to take off my gear. That's all they had to do. Be a man.
Finally.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, like, what's up? You understand? Like, nah, bro, this is for real over here, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'd be looking at y'all like, are you sure? Because I know who I am. I know what I do. Straight up, bro. I know what I do. I got history for the real thing, bro. Every single block. There ain't a strip I can't walk down, bro.
Nothing in those
100%
eyes, by
serious.
the way.
So again, these are not street dudes. We run this thing at a street level. Me by myself. I say we. You know, I like it. It sounds good, but it's just me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be sitting there talking all day, ain't talking about nothing. None of them have an opinion on everything. Who cares about your opinion? Is this still not it? All right.
And this could possibly be where our heartaches begin. It's totally possible. Okay, I can tell you right now, the curtain's coming down because, in fact, the live has now ended, and that is all that I have for you on this Saturday Madness. As always, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for spending some of your Saturday with us here at Negative 43 TV. Programming note, I will be going live, I'd say, at least twice this week. I don't know why, but this month I really would like to generate a check because he's really hung up on his $85 thing. And I just to spite him, I hate to rub your generosity in his face, but should it happen, by golly, that's what I would do. I can promise you that. So look for me to go live this week. It's probably going to happen. Well, you know what I'm getting ready to say, so you may as well say it with me. It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you. And now, Negative 43 TV ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, which is headquartered at One Frost Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. On behalf of all of us at Negative 43 TV, have a good evening. And now, high flight.
slit the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.